Stuff
my
and
fucking
stuff.
life right now.
What'd you say?
I was showing them my screen. That's my fucking life right now.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
I mean, don't you just casually start messing with that laptop, run your fingers across it, sensually?
All right, let's keep from over sexualizing my laptop, please. That's for later.
That's
Dude,
for
I think
that's
it's
for
sexy.
after this campaign. We'll do the sci-fi campaign where we sexualize the hell out of Alex's laptop.
I'm all for sexualizing Alex's laptop. I just don't know the reason.
Guys, please.
Okay, you can't get mad at the burglars for stealing all your stuff when you leave the door open saying, "I have $5,000 worth of technology in here." Sure, hopes no one takes it.
I actually have that laptop. It looks like
It's the XPS 15.
I don't have that laptop then.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's there goes $2,200, well, $1,800.
Yikes!
Alex, I have an important question though.
What's up?
Why does it look like you're watching Pokemon on Twitch?
No, that's Ken's stream.
Yeah, that's my slash stream. Yeah. Well, I did that for the Pokemon game, and then I liked it so much that I just started using it for everything.
Hey, speaking of which,
Yeah.
what's up with that?
What's up? Oh, Pokemon game? I have been personally struggling to find motivation to run it here recently.
Oh, that's fine.
For reasons that you know already.
Yes.
But once we get all that shit settled, then I'll be super down.
I see your Dungeon World book with all the notes in it.
Yeah, seriously,
It's that is a well-loved book right there.
It is a well-loved book. I've gone through this book like 15 different times.
That is a very roughly loved book, as books tend
All
to
right,
be.
now we're starting to over-sexualize my book, and I'm starting to get uncomfortable.
Mm.
Can you over sexualize anything really?
I mean, the internet tells me yeah.
Sexualizing.
There is in fact a point where it is woof.
All right.
Is there?
Okay. All right, let's get started.
Oh no, the stream chat's getting horny. We better get going.
Wait, what? How do I show the chat?
Calcifer. Oh, if you're on it
hey,
should just be
Colby.
to the side. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's just gotta set the theater mode real quick here. All right, I guess I have to do this.
Go over to.
All right,
the
let's
main
fucking
one.
do this. Hell yeah.
Woo!
So, who wants to summarize what happened the last session, if anyone remembers?
I'm a
ripped the shit
Disney
out of it.
princess.
All right, let's have Khalgrast summarize it in Khalgrast's point of view.
Khalgrast made some life decisions. Khalgrast also ripped apart some kegs. Whether that was a good thing or not, I don't know. Then the ranger decided to talk to everything and fix problems with not my fists.
Best bug friends.
You sound so upset.
She is very upset right now.
Yeah, a little bit. You denied me glory.
So, to fill in some of the blanks, we last had our intrepid adventurers come back after discussing terms with a secondary orc clan that seemed to be passive, or at least for now. After everyone went back to town, the town was attacked again by raging onkegs because supposedly human adventurers from this area went and killed the brood mother's eggs, and that's a big no-no. Because one, their home has been destroyed, and two, their eggs have been destroyed. That's bad. But thanks to the bard of playing music coupled with Disney Princess Morgan, they were able to save the town. It's true, though.
I just love the idea of a Disney princess, except instead of birds and squirrels, it's fucking giant bugs. I love it.
You also forgot.
You can get.
You also forgot we did the research and we found out that it was orcs disguised as humans.
However, the broodmother has agreed to a peace as best as they can peace, and have not really escaped, but they've burrowed into the hills close to the Wayward's Rest.
We also did make a deal with the captain of the guard to like keep people away from the area. When the on-keg thing kind of ended up just working out as a good, legitimate reason to keep people away from the area.
Yes. So we will start at about 4 in the morning when things
Oh,
are
shit.
really tense.
God damn it!
What happened?
I need to open up Roll20. You can keep going.
Okay.
I was
We also returned the
unmuting the
ledger.
tab and I fucked it.
You also return the ledger to Alara, which by the way, you find out that it was her brother that was sacrificed in that ritual earlier, and now her home is destroyed, and now Klaus, her bodyguard, who we've become acquainted with, is missing an arm.
Yeah,
And
fighting
an
the
eye.
on-kegs.
And an eye, yes, you're right. He is stabilized thanks to the help of Baldric. Anyways.
I was useful.
Hooray!
Yeah, Baldric didn't suck last time.
Baldric's moving up in the world as far
Baldric
as
is moving up.
You know, it's great. It's great. Character development. Anyways, so we will actually start at around 4 in the morning, where everyone's kind of huddled around in one of the triage tents, kind of resting. I did mention the Loch Familia, which is one of the other big houses in this town, have come out and have helped. They are trying to quell riots, but a lot of them are really kind of annoyed. And not, well, annoyed is an understatement. They're angry. Onkegs have attacked their town twice, and like they're very uneasy about letting them stay close by. It's like, oh, they can attack at any time. We should go and fight them. And Esmond is completely occupied right now, trying to calm the masses. It's not working out too well, but you know, it's how these things go. Riots. And because Wayward's Rest is a bit of all these different types of cultures and personalities, there's a lot of clashing right now, and you can hear it in your triage tent in the town. So, yeah, it's not really too good right now, and you guys know that there's another impending threat soon, and that is helping the orcs, or that's what you guys said, defend against this other group, this other orc clan, so that they don't unlock a portal to literally orc hell. There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah, we got a lot on our plate. We really need to get going and do that, but we have to finish up our business here.
Yes.
What business do we have left?
We need to get the onkegs and stuff settled, and like
To escort the
And hopefully
we do have to
stabilize.
personally do
Oh,
that.
Good.
All right, so
Um,
so what do you guys want to do right now? So, right, by the way, there is Nessa, the cleric you helped the other day. Well, the other day.
it's been about a week now at this point.
It's about a week, yes. And she is tending to your wounds. You guys didn't get wounded too much, but she's like helping out. And she's actually really eager and happy right now because it looks like she got good news. But yes, what do you guys do?
I'll be helping out as well.
Absolutely. So Baldric is with Nessa, helping out with bandages, building homes, rebuilding whatever. Because again, because of all the caravan attacks, supplies are very, very thin. So the market is actually closed, and they're using the wood from the stalls to try and repair some of the homes, and it's not looking too great right now. And that's adding, that's adding to the frustration.
Now, I'm about to pull this up to make sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, but prestidigitation can also perform repairs.
Yes, it can perform repairs, but think of it this way. When you have clay,
Yeah.
you have like a finite amount of clay. You can stretch it out, but it's still the same amount of clay.
Right.
So you can do that with wood. You can still do that with metal. You can do that with all these sorts of things. They're still sturdy, but with the materials you can have, like for example, you can make one broken plank into one full plank, and you're doing that right now. You're totally helping out, but it's still kind of not looking too great.
Hey, so it sounds like they need some dwarven craftsmanship.
I mean, you can try.
I'm gonna go get raw material. Sounds like it's actually what they need.
Okay, so there is a forest nearby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch trees.
No, not to the west, you're not.
No, you away from the Unkeg,
Okay.
essentially, yes.
Well, no. I'm okay. Well, we're actually. I know we're close to it on the map, but we're not exactly right next to the Oaken Heart, so
You are not. No.
He's not going out and punching those trees, so never mind.
So right now the party is over here. I pinged it on the map. Sorry, let me just.
Oh yeah, right where that flag, right?
Not that flag. Actually, no, that flag is where the Onkeg nest was, if I remember correctly. The party is specifically right there. There's some forest to the north, but like it'll be about a day's travel to do all that and come back. So to get raw material is feasible. The only reason why the town hasn't done it yet is because all the attacks around nearby with the orcs and the onkegs, like lumberjacks, they're people too. They don't want to go out and they don't want to get like attacked and killed.
Oh man, I get that.
Do you want to raise the music just a little bit? Just a wee bit. I'm also tuning into this room.
Yes, I can increase the... I mean, that's almost all the way up, but...
One thing I did want to talk about with the party, we got some cash gems and stuff.
Yes.
We could probably invest in getting horses.
That is true.
That's
How much
probably
was
a
it
good
that I
idea.
said last time? I think it was about
Oh, goodness,
200 to 300.
200, 300, yes. 200, 300.
For, like,
So-
And
enough
horses
for
were
everyone.
like 75 apiece.
Let me check actually.
I mean, it
have
probably
the
is going to
item.
depend on the horse. It's not like... Horses don't really have a set price.
They do not have a set price, but they have general prices in the book if I can find it.
Mhm.
A horse is it's about 75 coins to own a horse, like just a standard horse. Like a fast horse, a strong horse might be a little bit more specialized, might require more.
Well, we know two good ones.
Yeah, two good ones that are very fun
Oh god.
with Morgan.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I was just looking at the transport thing here. We could also get like a cart and a donkey sworn to carry your burdens.
Yes.
God damn it.
So those are general prices in the book, but the town is in a bit of a disarray right now. So like prices might fluctuate depending. But it is also 4 a.m. right now. Shops are closed because they were just attacked by an onkeg. So to switch that gold out to switch those gems out right now wouldn't be really feasible.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, we might want to think about that before we leave or stop by a nearby town and do that as well. We did also save the town,
It is true. I mean, you can still stop by the horsemaster, stable master. Sorry, I should say.
That's something to think about.
But if we got, 200 to 300 coin, if we got the 300, that's enough horses for each one of us.
Very true.
I mean, I don't have but 19 coins, so,
You do have the gems, though.
Oh, right. I mean, we
But
could
that-
also just barter.
It's true. You could barter. That's totally feasible.
I mean, Baldric, that sounds like something that's maybe a little bit more in your wheelhouse.
Yep.
Sure.
So I'll tell you
You're
what.
You're the talker.
Yeah, Khalgrast and I will stay here, keep helping. You two run off to the stables and see if you can't negotiate some horses. Maybe.
Well,
a
it doesn't
cart
have
if
to
he's-
be right now.
Well, I mean, like, right. I just mean throughout today.
Or today.
We
Yeah.
should do it today, though. We don't really have a whole lot of time. I don't want to
No.
I don't want to
I'd like
waste.
to get going.
I don't want to leave these people hanging, but at the same time,
There is an impending doom.
Yeah.
yeah, there
Well,
are
the
there
thing
are
is-
grasping fingers down south that
Yeah.
I really want to smash out.
So, anyways, as the party starts to do their things, you hear someone not knocking on the tent, but like outside, kind of like, "Hello, hello," and
Is
it's
it a
Count
male
Locke.
or female voice?
It's a male voice. It's Count Locke.
Okay.
And Count Locke stands, I haven't described him fully, but he's in a different attire than when he was wearing in the whole gala for the heroes of the town. He's dressed in a very regal red, vermilion red, with his coat of arms kind of like draped behind his back. And he says, "I hope I'm not disturbing anything."
I grunt menacingly.
Oh, hey, it's your buddy.
Hey, it's your boy. And it says,
Just a little bit of weighing our options here.
is that what you say to him?
Yeah.
He says, "Is there anything I can help with?"
Well, later today we're going to be trying to get some kind of cart and some piece of burden to run down to the woods and see if Khalgrast and I can't scrounge up some raw materials for you guys.
Ah, yes. I've been trying to work with the lumberjacks, but they aren't really willing to go there. So if you could bring back wood, that would greatly help the town. Your services will be paid for, of course.
Oh, one of the things we need to get the bodies out of that tomb. Because we do have that on a time limit.
Right, so we had 2 days. If we take care of this stuff today, then we can go take care of everything else tomorrow. Unless we need to split up. I don't know if that'll be necessary or not.
No, you don't. You wouldn't have to split up. You can just,
Okay.
kind of go.
Take care of that, yeah. So that's the plan. We probably we'll make plans with what's Paladin's name again? I'm sorry, I always forget it.
Esmond.
Aiden? Esmond.
So, yeah, that's the thing. So, you have to get the bodies. You have to parlay a piece with the healing kegs. You have to talk to the orcs. And you have to stop this impending doom. So, you have a game plan right now. So, Locke, like he's still standing there. What is it that you want to say to him? Do you just kind of want to shoo him away? Do you want to ask for his help? Remember, from a long time ago, he does owe you one thing. He will help you with one thing.
I know. Honestly, I'm gonna look him right in the eye. Okay. Unfortunately, I would love to engage you in the requisite pleasantries. Unfortunately, we are in an extraordinarily tight schedule. Once we clear things out at the Shrine of Dawn? Gates of Dawn.
Yeah, Gates of Dawn, yes.
Once we get everything cleared up there, we have to make haste south immediately. So if you want to help us out, we need the fastest horses and, I don't know, I'll look to the others. Do you think we could just use a team here? Or do we want to travel
Best
light?
capable.
I think we should travel light for now. We don't know what's going on in the south. That is a pretty far way south, and we don't know the politics of that area. Coming in with a team from people up north.
So are you asking for hirelings, or you just want like a team?
That's what I'm asking the team,
Oh, okay.
our
Yeah.
party. I mean, if we want hirelings, we can probably get them from him, no problem. But if we just want 4 of the fastest horses in this town, we could probably just get them right now.
So do you want the horse? Is that what you say to him?
We should
Oh.
we should definitely get the horses and provisions as well.
Okay,
That's not a
Yeah.
bad idea. We used a lot of our adventuring gear on the last.
we're going down. We're going down to the Silver Forest. So, any
Well, you're not
gear?
telling him that, are you?
No. Well, I guess
Oh
not.
my god, no.
Oh, that part no. We are going to tell him we are traveling to somewhere.
I mean, we're traveling
Okay,
far.
south.
We're traveling far,
Yeah.
and we need to go there fast. But so if he can scrounge up any provisions for us as well, that would be greatly appreciated.
It seems that you are quite on a tight schedule. All right, I see what I can do. As for the horses, I will speak to the stable master myself. He owes me a favor. Second,
Oh.
I will provide you. Sorry.
Continue, never mind.
Second, I will provide you with provisions. Would you like to have a cart as well?
I truthfully wouldn't mind a cart.
Like an actual carriage, like an actual carriage,
Like a wagon?
like a wagon.
Yeah.
Provide to me the wood. And I'll do all these things. We are a little bit short on that supply right now. I can't ask you much else, since you've already done so much for the town.
Then we will get you your wood. And it sounds like a deal. What do you got?
Excellent. So,
Alright, so does that free up Baldric? Since
Alright,
we don't
so-
have to negotiate.
yeah, you don't have to negotiate. So that gold, you can those gems, you can get other gold. So for what he's doing
We
for the
should
party,
probably just hold
that's
on
the
to
chit.
those until the next
Yeah,
time we
so-
actually are in a town.
So, hold on, let me write this down. So the chit that you cashed in from Locke was 4 horses, a wagon, and provisions. So let's see what happens with that as that gets resolved. All right. So what do you guys do now?
Well, I'm gonna go go punch trees, man.
All right, you're gonna go punch
Yeah,
trees.
well,
Yeah,
lumberjack.
we should all head out and do that then.
Okay.
I do have a question. I just want to make sure. Is everything with the on-kegs like settled now, or do we need to do more with it?
The on-kings again have said in 2 days, they will follow specifically Morgan and one hostage, aka Baldric, to go to a safe place where they will not be harmed by the humans.
Sounds good.
So we need to do this. So we need to get this wood, come back, and then wait for the on-kegs to move.
Yes.
Assuming that the people that are supposed to be moving those bodies have moved those bodies.
That's true. You also have to get the bodies too. And right now, it's that place is radioactive. You know that there are quote unquote friendly orcs in the area. They're staying in the shadows, but you can grab the bodies.
Radioactive.
Like great, it's a figure of speech. Like that, the whole area is like
okay.
really bad.
I was like, I did not miss like a huge plot point now, did I?
No.
Evil radioactive.
So could we get like both the lumber and the bodies at the same time?
You could.
That's not
We'll
a bad
have to
idea.
split up.
It will have to split up.
I mean,
Is
so
there a forest around that area?
There is.
I think that Khalgrast and I should handle the wood. You know, between my magic and his, I kind of trail off.
Yes.
I look directly at Khalgrast.
I'm gonna pick the trees up.
So
Right.
you go and do that shit.
So
and-
I get to spend time with our lovely Morgan.
Yes, it's true. All right, let's go through Morgan and
Yeah, let's deal with
Morgan
those
and
first.
Baldric.
Because you and I
just
gotta
So-
have a
move
chat.
closer to Morgan and I do my hair flip and say, "You are magnificent today." I got to say.
Groan.
How does Morgan respond?
She's going to be a little bit distant, a little bit distracted before she finally realizes that she was addressed. Like, oh, yeah, I guess.
Damn, cold.
Look, I got to say, I look forward to working with you on this.
So, the party continues. Not the party. Both Morgan and Baldric continue forth, and they go all the way up to the Gates of Dawn. And as you head up to the Gates of Dawn, it just takes the whole day. By the way, 6 hours. You know the path by now. It's just that there's no threat, at least at the
And
moment.
we have something to retrieve the bodies with, right?
Yes, you do have like a wagon. In fact, remember you talked to Esmond about this, that he would send some people up with you, but there's a wagon there. So right now, before you guys leave, there's like a team of 6, workers and
Strapping
a
young
wagon.
lads.
Look, when I see them, I get a glum look on my face.
And
like
there's like
disappointed.
a bunch of wagons that they'll pull the bodies back, and there's like coffins, and it's all there. So, by the way, Alara is there too. And she approaches both Baldric and Morgan and says, "I'm not sure if you can find his body. If you do," he gives you a picture of, her brother. She specifically made a cask for him. I'll appreciate it if you do.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, hey, Alex. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
After this, just remind me because I have a question for you.
yes, and then she, kind of sends you off. So do you take... So Esmond's there as well. So Esmond's, the 6 workers, and the wagon going to retrieve the bodies. Is there anything you want to change with that?
Nope. I mean, we did warn the orcs that we were going to have people coming to get the
Yes.
bodies.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. And what's the question, Kent?
Have I had a chance to re-prepare my spells?
Yes, you would have.
Okay, good.
Also,
Well, I don't
can we
need this
level?
fucking visions through time right now, but I
Yeah,
am
so
going
choose
to
your spells.
It's my level +1, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And remember, Fireball.
I already
plus
have that.
2.
I have that notated, so that I'll
Yeah.
never forget that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm also going to cast telepathy on Morgan.
Okay.
Just
Can you roll that, please?
before we split our ways. Just
Yeah, can you roll
just
that,
in
please?
case. Yes. As soon as I find my character sheet in all these windows. Intelligence.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ! Starting
Easily
starting
done.
off strong.
Oh,
So-
Get
yeah.
out of my brain!
So, you set up a telepathic cell phone link between the two of you. And you go your separate ways. And, Khalgrast and Taliesin, do you take anyone with you, or just you two just punching trees?
I mean, if we can just get like a cart to haul the wood back and enough
Yeah, you get a
enough
cart.
oxes to pull it, then we're good.
So you get 2 oxes in a cart to haul ass.
Yeah. Actually,
So-
because I specifically want to have it just me and Khalgrast.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so moving on. Let's finish off the body. So you
Go
go
ahead.
to the Gates of Dawn, and there's an entrance there, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone there. And There's some silence. The workers are like a little bit uncomfortable right now, and they're like, "Do we really have to go down there?"
Yes.
I lead the
Oh,
way.
Before, I probably should have done this. What would I need to roll to possibly see if we're being tracked by a possible onkeg?
Possible on kick. Well, what you can do is you can roll your wisdom and discern realities, and
Yeah,
you ask me
yeah.
those questions.
Alright. Oh yeah, I do have those questions. Hold on, where's that character sheet? There it is.
All right, you get to ask me one question.
Oh shit, I don't have that sheet up. What are the questions, if anyone has that up?
Okay, so you can what happened here recently, what is about to happen, what should I be on the lookout for, what here is valuable to me, who's really in control here, and what here is not what it appears to be.
What here is not what it appears to be.
All right, so it's a good thing you did roll that because. All right. You go through the forest, and the Onkeg's not really following you, but at the entrance of the forest, you see a whole bunch of them just staring, right at the entrance. They don't attack. Their eyes are black, but like they're there. They see you walk in the forest, and it actually startles a lot of the workers. Like some of them look like they. It's like, oh god, we're gonna die. And Esmond is like trying to keep them calm. Esmond is a little bit tense right now, but he's fine.
I'm playing a merry song.
Baldric not giving a single fuck. Just plays, like a happy little tune. Going through.
Well, it distracts them and calms them down.
Yes. You notice some of the onkegs kind of taps at the jig a little bit. They're kind of swaying in the rhythm of music. And Sasha is also swaying in the rhythm of music. Anyways, the party continues, and what does catch your ear and does catch your eye is that you hear rustles in the trees, and you look, and you see one of the orcs, the friendly orcs, kind of like sees you. You make eye contact, and he just nods.
All right.
So straight out of a Final Fantasy XIV cutscene, they're just you nod back at each other and move on your way. It's true though.
Nod.
We nod. We acknowledge
Yes.
that we all exist.
Yes. And the rustles, like as you nod to each other, you hear more rustling, but really
they're
only
gone.
you pick it up. Only you pick it up, but you also notice Esmond's ear kind of twitch. So, yeah, you made it all the way up to the Gates of Dawn, and there's still the hole there, and there's no more crazy arcane magic shit coming in and out. It looks relatively safe, but it's also really, really creepy. And the worker's like, I don't want to go in there. I really don't want to go in there.
Fine, we'll just get them out one at a time then.
We were
Alright.
given a duty. We have to. We must follow through.
All right, so do you? I mean, you can ask the hirelings to do something. You don't want to do using your charisma. So
I can ask them to come down and help.
yes, you can ask them to come down and help. It will seriously expedite everything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Baldric,
Oh,
Hair flip.
Starts-
Selected.
D-
Neither does everyone
Baldric
else.
does a hair flip. Like literally does a hair flip. And what do you say to them?
Let's see, what do I say to them?
Something. You wouldn't have this fair lady do all the work.
That's a good idea. Oh, come on, you wouldn't have this beautiful, fair, and pure maiden right here pointing towards Morgan, doing all the heavy lifting and work.
By the way, Morgan, you still have some dried blood on your face from earlier. And Morgan, Morgan does like a little, Morgan does like a little smile. Right?
And fear not. If anything happens, I'll be there to protect you guys.
And Esmond kind of plays along and says, "All right, let's just get through this. Done. You'll be fine." And party goes through, and you retrieve all the bodies. Esmond, like, huh?
Real quick, we have a specific picture of the brother, right?
You do have a picture of the brother, yes.
I'm gonna attempt to specifically look for that. What would you
Yes,
like to
okay.
go for that?
No, you can find it in there. But before you do, you see like the giant door that's closed, and there's a spirit guardian still there. Do you remember him?
That was what's his name? Vanimara, you mean?
No, not Vanimara. That's different.
No, the guy we talked to
talking-
when we
Oh,
first went
the
in
other
there.
guy that we. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Sasha's friend.
No, although the Starbright, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks,
Yes.
and Esmond kind of like drops his jaw and like immediately kneels and says, "Do you not know who this guy is?" Right? And Oliver's like, "Hello."
And I'm just like, hello, right back.
And Esmond, the look on his face, like it's kind of ridiculous that one of the greatest bastions of Paladin history is just talking.
Some
just
asshole.
talking so candidly to this blonde hair flipping bard. Kind of at a loss of words right now. And it says, "You're here to retrieve the bodies, correct?"
Yes.
All right. You hear a lot of shuffling and moving, and the door opens, and there's a stairway leading down to the room where you kind of kept the giant arm of a demon god coming out. So like he shifted his entire labyrinth since he's had time to recover. "I've shortened the path for you. Do not stray from it." And
I
you guys
just-
go collect.
Yeah, I just nod in agreement and say thank you.
So you guys go and collect the bodies, and they throw on, and like the people are putting on the bodies. You find the body of Alara's brother, and you put it in. All right. So with that, let's head over to Khalgrast and Taliesin.
Actually, before we leave,
Yeah.
I want to see if I can kind of sneak off from the group for a minute and find
Yes.
the orcs,
And
and just inform them of the onkegs that will be approaching.
you can try to find the orcs. Yes, that you can do that.
While
And,
she's sneaking off, I'm also gonna talk with the guardian to let him also know of the onkegs.
Yes. and so as everyone's kind of distracted and moving the bodies, you kind of lean your arm against the wall. It's like, "Hey, Alvo, giant paladin god, how you doing?" And Alvo is like, you tell Alvo, and he's like, "The onkegs won't be a problem. They won't be able to breach through the exterior stone surface. As long as they don't get in, I don't have a problem with them. Plus, they're kind of cute." That's what Alvo says.
Cute is a interesting descriptor.
I've always been fascinated by them. So, and Baldric, you kind of go off and prance through the middle of the forest. Kind of wait there for a few minutes. And you hear a rustle, and you see the familiar face. You see this familiar face of him. Do you remember Jugar, the one guy who spoke very broken common?
Yes.
"You come find us."
Yes, I think it's important to inform you that we're going to be transporting some onkegs to this area.
"We noticed this. Was that your doing?"
Yes. It seems that their nest was destroyed and they were attacking the local town. We felt it was a good way to deter the local town from coming back up here.
So he kind of like stops and listens and parses. Like you see him trying to say a couple things, but like he stops, tries to find the right word. He says again, "We can work with this area. Good for them."
Thank you. We'll try to let them know that you guys are friendly.
"Okay."
I thank him and head back to the group.
And as you kind of move, you see like a whole all the leaves and rustling. Like you see like a bunch of orcs just looking down on you. It's kind of
I wave
unsettling.
back.
You just wave back
Hi,
and like
guys.
like
Probably.
literally 24 murderous orcs. Jesus Christ, amazing.
They're not murderers.
And I just pull out my mandolin and start playing as I continue back.
So you make your way back to the rest of the party, and Esmond's like, where were you?
I was taking a piss.
Perfect.
You were gone for like 20 minutes.
Look, I like my privacy. Do you not see what I'm wearing? Do you know how long it takes to actually take this, these pants off?
Yeah, of course, indeed.
Seems like a real detriment to a Playboy bard.
And oh my god! I just got it too.
Destroyed.
You know this is your Twitch. And anyways, moving along. So. Alright, so now let's move over to Khalgrast and Taliesin. So Khalgrast, you're planting trees. You've felled about 4 trees now.
I mean, I'm
Also-
using an axe because I'm not a barbarian, also because I need a clean cut and address the trees without, splintering them.
Yeah. I mean, just getting the branches off is pretty easy. Fireball.
Fireball.
I guess so, yeah, actually.
I mean, I'm pretty good with it. I could give it a try and like really just clean off a whole bunch of them by detonating it midair.
It's actually not a bad idea, and then I just go in and take them down. So
But,
yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah, we're doing that, but when we break for lunch.
So you guys take a break for lunch and you're eating, have some nice food.
I'm like relaxed in the cart, like
Yep.
like kind of wedged up in between like 2 tree trunks.
Yep, and by the way, you felled 8 trees, which is more than enough right now for most of the town's repairs. So, what do you guys do?
So
I'm eating.
yeah, as we're just sitting there eating. So Khalgrast, you mind sharing with your pal Taliesin what the hell happened last night?
What, last night? What do you mean?
Remind me, Alex, what exactly I recognized about it. I knew something was up, but I can't remember.
Okay, so
what
there are 2
information you
points.
told me.
There are 2 points. One, when you're in the dungeon fighting all those demons, those hordes and hordes of demons, and Khalgrast tried to assist you, and you felt this surge of red energy that you've never felt before, and a huge demonic presence that would thinking about it makes you really queasy. The second is when Khalgrast casted a spell, and there was this red sheen around him during the Onkeg attack the previous day. So those are the 2 hints. The first one was there's a whole lot of chaos going around. It was hard to pinpoint specifically Khalgrast because there's also demonic energy from the imps. But the second point, you saw clear as day that it was Khalgrast coming from his gauntlets, that there's something magical, and you've never seen him do anything magical like that before.
Yeah.
It's the first time where you can't as a wizard, you kind of parse what different strands of magic are.
Mhm.
Yours is learned. You have a spell book, and it's easy to tell the arcane energies from other wizards that cast. But specifically Khalgrast, it seemed to materialize out of nothing, and it felt very demonic. That same queasy
Yeah.
feeling, very, very, very obvious because you were looking.
Basically what I thought. Khalgrast, I studied for years at one of the greatest arcane academies in the land. I know fell energy when I see it. I just want answers.
I put my food down. Fine.
Sit up.
What do you know of my
listen.
people in the Iron Mountains?
I mean, I'll give off just the basic information, oh yeah, dwarves, craftsmen. Now, if we're going to relate this back to demons, I know you guys have demon hunters down there. Something about some kind of area where there's a lot of them walking around. I'm afraid that information on that's kept pretty tight, but you probably know that already.
Yeah, even from us. So, I roll up, or I actually take off the left gauntlet, and I display the tattoo.
Yes.
What does the tattoo look like?
The tattoo. Do you want to describe it? Or do you
Go
wanna-
ahead, because my notepad crashed like a motherfucker, so I don't have the actual description.
Okay. you don't really see this. It actually doesn't show up a lot in your teachings, Taliesin. You know the demon hunters, but they're so far away.
Not really something I studied particularly
Yes.
either.
It is a crossbow. It is pure black, and at the very tip there is a crossbow. Like it's a crossbow loaded,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of like wraps around his arm. There's a whole bunch of markings, dwarvish texts, his family home, his family legacy, all tattooed. Because how it works in the Iron Mountains is every single generation of hunters gets added to each name, and you notice Khalgrast's, his goes down most of his arm. This means that a lot of his family has done this. It's a legacy.
Mm.
So you see like a whole bunch of names, like stuff that his family, his grandfather's grandfather, etc., etc. And that's the symbol for the demon hunters.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all you know about them.
All right, well, go ahead, Daniel.
Anyway, so you know the Iron Spear Guilds, which is what I am. Well, there are two tasks generally relegated to demon hunters. Some go into the wilds and hunt the demons themselves. The others protect the holds from demons. Probably the reason I have so many names under my insignia is because we were hold guards. I'd never gone into the wilds before to hunt demons, and I never wanted to. Unfortunately, the dwarven culture is very bureaucratic. Long story short, someone stood to gain by us going on a hunt
And not coming back.
and not coming back. Which almost worked. Until I found this. I pull out the old stone.
Right, it's like a stone embedded in the gauntlet, right?
Yes. As you do that, both of you, this catches you off guard. Taliesin, you actually you
Jump.
might actually throw your jump.
Oh yeah, I kind of like fall back into the trees a little bit, like whoa.
Something comes out, and it's a figure. And this is the first time you've actually seen this too, Khalgrast. The only reason why he's able to do that because someone made a deal. A figure appears, and he's dressed very fine in fine clothes, very form-fitting, but his face is pure black. And he's wonderful story, Khalgrast. Wonderful story. Hi, Taliesin. It's me. It's Gauntlet. Nice to meet you. And he grins, but when he smiles, it's see-through. Like you can see the sky behind it. It's very unsettling. It's very demon-like.
I wish you could see my face right now.
And
The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
And he's stretching, arms up, arms. Oh, it's been so long since I've walked. Khalgrast, gotta thank you. That deal, great, amazing. And then he puts his foot on the wagon, but it's so unnatural the way he moves. When he puts his foot on the wagon, when you kick something, there's a bit of weight and the whole table shakes.
Yeah.
When he puts his foot on the wagon, nothing moves. There was no force in it whatsoever. But it looked like his whole body was, stepping on the wagon.
Our characters wouldn't have this as a reference, but he kind of moves like a loosely animated cartoon character.
Yeah, he does move like a loosely animated cartoon character. Think like Cuphead or something.
Yeah.
Very rubbery. And he just looks and smiles. And by the way, Khalgrast is the first time he's done this. It's kind of weird.
I look over to Khalgrast.
I guess he can do that now.
Well, you see, he kind of stretches and he smiles again, and it's really weird when he smiles. You can see everything through, and he kind of looks.
Mm-hmm.
I like you. You're smart. You're very smart. I've always had good luck with smart people. They always want deals. I like to make deals with smart people. Unfortunately, I got tied with this one over here, and he kind of looks over to Khalgrast. He likes punching things. Very much like punching things.
Anyway, so yeah, this is the reason I survived that coup. Worst part about it is I don't even know who set that up, although I could probably figure it out.
And he continues in saying, well, I hate demons. I'm a demon myself. It's great. It's hilarious. It's totally ironic. I hate demons. He hates demons. I want to kill demons. I give him power to kill demons. He kills demons. I eat demons. It's a great deal. Don't you think so, Taliesin? He does the grin again. Like a very Cheshire cat kind of grin.
Oh, I see. Well, at least that makes sense.
At any rate, it's never been my prerogative to deal with demons like this, but considering what we're up against.
And, well, since he needs me, and I need him, we're kind of, stuck together, because if I die, he dies, and if he dies, I die. I don't want to die. I like living. It's great to live. I mean, as a demon, living in the mortal plane. He kind of, like, trails off and mutters to himself.
Wait, die, not, be banished.
Huh? What? Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you said. So, the only reason why I came out is one thing. See, I'm very attached to Khalgrast, literally, by the arm, by the hip, by his whole body, if you think about it. You're a smart one. I like you. But you try to separate us, and, well, I'm gonna have to kill you. So, please don't do that. I kinda need him right now.
Fine, listen, So what, after all this bullshit, you ran north? Because you can't really, have a demon, specifically tied to you and hang out in, I don't remember the name of the city you came from.
Just the Iron Mountains.
Just the Iron Mountains. Just in the Iron Mountains.
Several holds. Yeah, there's several holds. There's a lot of different names.
Fair enough. Well, I would just say the Iron Mountains then. Is that pretty much the story? Do you have anything you're after out here?
More or less. Actually, what I was after was you.
Huh?
I had a contact that pointed me in your direction. You're the only one I know of that has any kind of experience with this stuff. I figured if anyone could get rid of this guy, it would be you, but...
I heard that!
Yeah, you already knew what I was doing here.
Fair point. Fair point. And he just like, well, looks like you guys have a private conversation, so I'm gonna go back in this gauntlet. By the way, I can hear everything. And he kind of goes back into the gauntlet.
He's worse than Baldric.
That's why I'm grumpy all the time.
So just that in your head 24/7, huh?
Literally 24/7.
24/7.
Well, I wish I could say that complicates things, but I'm not even sure what that does to things.
My name's Voss, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No one asked.
So, anyways, we'll resolve that, and you guys gonna eat and continue, and you talk about that. So, moving back over to Baldric and Morgan, the lot of you with the workers and the dead bodies come back to town, and Alara is there. She didn't move from her spot. She just kind of like stood there waiting the entire time. She sees, and she walks up to Morgan and walks up to Baldric and says, "Did you find him?"
I nod, point to the special coffin.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing him home to me. He was one of the few family I had left.
My condolences, Alara.
Baldric, your name was it?
Yes.
And your last?
Just Baldric.
I see.
Not
She
even
kinda
like a
stiffens
town that
up.
you're from?
Pardon?
Not even like a town that you're from, like Baldric of...
Just Baldric. I'm just
Okay.
a wandering minstrel.
And Alara just kind of sniffs, holding back tears. I see. Well, I didn't know they had a son. Anyways, I'll take the body, and I'll return home. And she kind of turns and she leaves. By the way, Baldric, as you kind of take a look and you look at the insignias and the carts and all that stuff and the material, you notice a very familiar name underneath it, which only you know where it's from.
Okay, I know what name you're talking about.
All right, so Morgan, as that happens, you feel something on the back of you. Tip 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 tap tip tap tip tap tip tap. Hello?
Can I
Hello?
help you?
You turn around, it's a baby Ankeg on your shoulder.
Oh.
Hello, I'm the baby Uncake, and I'm here to love you. It's me, the baby Uncake.
Thank you.
Holy shit, that was perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, perfect. This is the best.
I fell
What?
on you. Can you bring me back?
Absolutely, little one.
Thank you. And Baldric, you kind of you're caught off guard as this baby Ankeg comes out from underneath Morgan's cloak.
It's so cute.
Are Onkegs magical creatures?
They're very clearly sapient. They appear to be as smart as people. Yeah.
Think of them like ants that communicate to each other like ants, but like people, but no one can understand the language except for Morgan because Morgan's a fucking Disney princess.
It's a really complex chemical language, yeah.
Yes,
Just need that wild empathy.
literally.
I mean, you can explain everything in magic. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there's probably
Yes,
some
but-
magic involved, but, it's not important.
Yes, but they communicate through clicks and little grinding their mouths, and you can kind of understand it. To you, it's what you think that they're saying, but you can communicate. That's what it is. And you just Baldric, you hear Morgan do the clicking back. So it's just really weird. Baldric doesn't understand what's
Morgan,
going on. Right?
you've made a friend.
Yeah.
Are we gonna adopt him?
No, this one needs to go back to its family.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you
I
go
played
back?
a little song.
Yeah, you played all the songs. So do you go back? Morgan, do you go back to the forest and deliver the baby to them?
Absolutely.
Baldric,
I
do you
will.
co-
I will escort her, our fair maiden.
Okay, so both of you go to the forest, and immediately there's a giant raging Ankeg crawling up to you guys, red eyes, and then just stops, skids on the ground, and then clicks his tongue and says, "Is that my baby?"
Yes, it is. It appears to have fallen onto me.
It's like, "Hi, mom," and he just kind of crawls from underneath your thing and then crawls onto it. And then
Precious
the
little
Ankeg does the equivalent of a mother grabbing a child's ear and pulling it.
thing.
And
Does it grab its mandible?
yes, it grabs its mandible.
Yeah.
And alright. And they say, "We trust you. We do not trust him." And it looks at Baldric. "The humans have terrorized us already. We will not forgive them. We will not forget. But we are willing to work," says the mother. Do you respond anything back, Morgan?
So they still don't trust me after all the music I played for them and calmed them down?
I mean, you don't hear it. You can't understand it, but that's what Morgan hears.
I know. I thought they would trust me a little more after all that.
Oh, you play some very soothing music, but you're still a human.
Still human. I don't think I need to remind them that in one night's time we will be escorting them to their new home. So I'm just going to bow my head and leave.
Maybe we should ask them how they feel about orcs.
Probably leave the fact that the attackers were actually orcs. They don't need to
I
know
don't want to do
that.
that yet.
They don't need to know
because
that.
There might be.
That might cause
More
problems.
of they're gonna be habitating with orcs soon, remember?
Didn't they? Didn't
No, that was
those
part of
orcs
the
saying
deal. We
they were-
told them that was part of
Yeah,
it.
but do the Onkegs know that there's gonna be orcs around?
That was part of the deal with the Onkegs. Morgan had time to explain that to them when she was making the deal, excuse me.
Shouldn't the orcs be cleared out by now?
No, they're
No, they won't
living
be.
there, yeah. Or at least one of them is.
In due time, I will have to tell them.
All right. So, what do you guys do? What do you mention to them? Do you ask them how they feel about orcs?
Sure. Let's ride that one.
Okay, so the Ankeg actually responds, "We have made contact with few orcs in forest, they have a beast speaker with them. And if you remember, a couple nights ago, there was an elder druid with them,
yeah.
who was able to speak common fluently and speak to animals. So you know that they've made contact. That's what they say.
Can you describe the beast speaker, right?
Yes, and they describe it as the old man, the old orc, sorry, that you met the other night.
That's good. We have also made contact with them as well.
They are neutral of them. They don't seem to be wanting to kill their babies. In fact, the druid seems to like get along with them and has already transformed into a non-keg, because that's what druids do.
Love it when my problems solve themselves.
Right?
So, they're already neutral to each other. There's no bad blood between them.
Yes. So, what do you guys do? Is that what you tell them?
I'm just going to mention that they will be departing from that area as the Onkegs will be moving into it.
Oh, good old tenant dealing. So, what's that? Do you continue in the forest or do you go back?
All we have to do is drop off the baby.
Yes, all you have to do is drop off the baby.
All
the
we
baby
have to do
Onkeg.
is drop off the baby.
So I think we can head back then.
Yeah. Morgan is going to head back and finally change out of these clothes that she's been wearing.
Yeah.
And
So
finally
everyone
look
heads
like
back.
a proper person.
Yes. And you find yourself a tub and some water to soak in, and you kind of relax. So, as both parties come back, you notice like all the wood is there. Locke retrieves the wood. Town is grateful, etc., etc.
I need a bath
And,
and a tailor to clean these clothes.
Alara actually sets up. Remember that old man that did all your
bless.
measurements? He's back.
Bless.
He's back and taking all your measurements and like does all the stuff for you. Like there's not a care in the world. You guys are living in you guys for the time being are being pampered like royalty.
I missed this.
I'm enjoying every second of it.
Normally that's not my thing, but okay.
Khalgrast is just, sure, why not? Baldric, you have smelled the best you have smelled in the last however long. Ever since you left home. How about that?
Sounds good.
Alright, so you are all treated well. And the night wanes, and it's the next day, so you have one more night. Tonight is the night where you're leading the Onkegs back. But the party is woken up by rioting.
This again.
So outside, you see a whole bunch of people. Like there's about 50 people with pitchforks. Well, not actually pitchforks. They're like all yelling, and they're yelling for the heroes of the town.
Are they carrying torches?
Huh?
Are they carrying torches? Does this look like a...
No, this is like about 11 in the morning. It's 11 in the morning.
I mean, that's still a fair question. Are they carrying torches? Like,
you know what? Why not? They're carrying torches. They have pitchforks, and
Hold
they're
up,
like,
I'm gonna discern some realities here, Bubbo. We'll look out my window and discern some realities about this garbage going on.
I don't think I'll be able to use logical here, so that's all on you.
no. So you get one question.
I'll do it as well.
Okay. You get 4 questions altogether.
And one more. Never mind.
Melty, you kind of wake up and you're like, what's going on? And you open the window and like a rock flies past you, hits you, and it kind of startles you. It's like, kill the Onkegs! What are you guys doing? They're gonna kill the town! Why are you guys sleeping? You know, all that stuff, you know, just general riot stuff. Angry mob.
Who's really in control here?
Alright.
Who's really in control here?
You see a figure in the crowd.
Give me that. I'm gonna out-alpha that guy.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Give me a sec.
Let me describe. You notice a man standing in the crowd, and he's kind of like inciting the riot, and like he's about 5'5", not so tall, but very loud voice. Like he likes to bare his teeth a lot. He thinks he's a big man. He's really muscly, and he kind of growls and says, "Oh yeah, we gotta defend our town, you know, like all that stuff." And then you hear a voice in the back of your mind, and he's like, "Oh, he's not quite like the others." You hear Voss say to you. That's who's really in control here. So you have 3 other questions.
Well, Baldric gets those questions.
Yeah, Baldric's turn.
I guess, let's see. Which questions do you think you guys think I should
I think
ask?
we know what is about to happen.
Yeah, it's about to riot.
So,
I guess...
What here is what it seems to be good.
So, maybe what here is not what appears to be, what's useful or valuable, and what I should be on the lookout for?
Oh yeah, those are the yeah.
I agree with those.
So what's the first one? And I gotta go through them in order.
Okay, what should I be on the lookout for?
All right, Baldric, you're tired, but because you've been pampered to high heaven and back, you feel the greatest you felt in a long time, and you're alert. You're like, this is the shit I'm used to. Kind of look. And there are a few people in the crowd that are also inciting. What should you be on the lookout for? But they all move similarly. They move like humans, but...
Oh god. Okay, so then what here is useful or valuable to me?
Okay, so... They all seem to be wearing tribal necklaces around them that at first you didn't notice, but when you're looking
Fuck, is it more orcs?
when you look carefully,
Motherfucker.
they're all wearing the same necklace, and it's kind of hard to see underneath their clothing, but you know, like when the way jewelry moves, it kind of sways with your body. This one sticks to their skin. That's the last question.
What here is not what it appears to be?
Well, I think the first 2 answers I've already given have kind of led to that. What here is not what it appears to be.
Mm-hmm.
Those...
Okay, well, then maybe I should ask... I don't know. Yeah, I'll continue with that.
There's 6 of them. One of them in the middle is leading them, and the other 5 are kind of like mimicking, and they have all their pitchforks, and they do not seem to be human. They pretending. They're very good at it, but not quite.
Are they like all perfectly in sync with each other?
No, but they all have the same mannerisms. Like you notice, when people are angry and upset, like they're on their front foots. They're very, you know, their faces are red. They're shouting. But these ones, they're more controlled. They don't seem to be rioting for rioting's sake, like most of them are. That's usually how mobs are, right? Like mob mentality. Person around you is angry, the next person around you is angry, you're going to be angry too. But these ones are much more controlled in their anger. They're thinking about what they're saying.
Okay. I have a strong feeling that Arcane Art's not going to work on them because I don't think they're necessarily under a spell, but they're just following someone's orders.
Perhaps.
See, if only I could dispel illusions.
All right, so what do you guys do? They are pretty heated.
I'm gonna walk through the crowd to that guy.
Okay, Khalgrast is probably doing that, but the rest of us do have a chance to confer and share this information, right? Because like we're gonna meet up in the hallway, like
Y'all meet up in the hallway, and Khalgrast, do you just go straight downstairs?
Straight downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Baldric
Alright.
does explain to the 2 of us what he saw.
Yes. As we're walking, following Khalgrast, I'm explaining everything.
All right. So because of the rush nature, none of you guys get to have armor. Just so you guys know.
That's fair.
Oh, I already
So,
ran like
I'm in a fancy night robe.
You're in the fancy robe right now.
I got
Morgan's in the
pants
fancy
on.
robe.
Mhm.
Khalgrast is only wearing pants.
I'm
Only.
in I'm in the fanciest robe though. That's
You are in no Baldric and Taliesin. You actually have a mutual appreciation of how fancy your robes are.
yes.
I look at him, just nod.
Mutual respect. Nod.
Mutual nod. Yeah, amazing, right? Like, men of culture. Anyways,
Can I get to? How many floors are in the?
you are on the. There are 3 floors. You are on the 2nd.
Does one of the windows on the highest floor, I have a very good look on the crowd.
Very much so. There's also a rooftop that you can get on.
Go right to that rooftop.
All right, so you get your rooftop, and Iridian is like, he knows exactly what you're doing, and he kind of flies up, and he works in coordination with you. He actually takes your quiver and your elven quivers and goes up and puts it there for you while you get up with your bow. Remember, none of you are wearing armor. You will get to bring one thing with you because it's very rushed right now.
I'm gonna take my staff, and I'm also going to cast invisibility on myself.
All right, so Khalgrast. All right, so you are in the middle of the road right now.
Parting the crowd.
So the crowd, they kind of make way for you. A lot of them are scared, but you notice that the people that you picked out, that Baldric picked out, kind of blend back into the crowd. But your eyes are trained on this one dude.
Yep, I'm going right for him and point at him.
I want to cast the arcane art on him and give him the plus to damage.
Okay.
And the
plus to assist.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it. See what happens. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, fine. You start playing. It's kind of a duality. You start to calm the crowd down a little bit, and Khalgrast, you feel a little bit beefier.
I'm also gonna follow in that wake of parted people and just zip.
Mm-hmm.
Just
you
gonna
kind of
be right up near Khalgrast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick the back of Khalgrast's boot actually when I catch up to him.
Yeah, so Khalgrast, you know that he's there.
My face goes,
Yeah. Taliesin is stepping in your footprints so he's not making another pair. Trying to at least. You have to tiptoe because his feet are stout and round and yours are long and slender.
My feet fit very, very cleanly into his footprints though. I would imagine.
Yes, but you're on your tippy toes. Anyways, so you point. What do you do?
All right. I shout, "Hey, you!"
He kind of looks at you and there's a oh shit look in his face and he's trying to leave the crowd.
Oh no! He's getting tackled. No.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna sucker punch him with a hack and slash.
All right.
But I'm going to not.
I'm gonna actually run ahead him.
About it.
Oh yeah, obviously. I'm also gonna run ahead of the guy and attempt to trip him and assist Khalgrast.
Okay, so roll your bond with him real quick.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So about that bond.
Those are resolved at the end of the session.
At the end.
Yeah, sorry. So it's still +1.
Still good. Okay.
Plus what? 4?
Yeah.
Cool.
Or no? How does that work? Is it to me
2D
helping him
plus
or
1? Yeah, it's 2D plus 1.
2d8? Okay.
2d6.
2d6. Sorry, 2d6.
Oh my god!
So you get a +1 to your roll there.
Well,
Khalgrast.
+2
because of Baldric. Yeah, so you got +2 to this roll. So Khalgrast, roll it because apparently all of you guys have rolled above 10 so far in this. Oh my!
Hell yeah!
Okay. You just grab his you just tackle him and he gets to the ground, and now the riders are angry, right? It's what are you doing? And they're raising their pitchforks, they're throwing rocks at you, Khalgrast. And what do you do?
Okay, that's cute. Let's see. What does this guy have on him right now? What is on his person?
Yeah, he is on his person, and he has his clothing. He doesn't have any money. You don't feel like a coin purse or anything. Not like you're trying to steal it. But
I'm not lifting this guy up. I'm talking about jewelry, anything
Oh, you see the necklace around his neck.
Yeah, I tear that off.
Okay, so you tear off the necklace, and it's a pretty gruesome sight. You tear off the. Can you roll your damage, please?
Oh yes, I can. Oh, okay. Hold on.
So you tear off only the necklace. All right. But
very gentle.
Yeah.
There we go.
So 6. Okay. All right. 1 damage plus the 6 says you're merciless. Okay. Let's see. How this work? Let me see. Imagine ripping out someone's teeth. That's what it feels like.
Oh.
Take a hand.
Got him.
Your gauntlets grab around his neck, and you rip it out, and you feel teeth crunching, and his skin rips along with this, and there is a screeching, bloody orc underneath you. And
I then
It's
shout
the-
at the top of my lung, orcs.
and
What the
shoot
fuck?
Scream out orcs.
Scream out orcs. Sorry, 1 second. There you go. All right, so you script out, and then like the crowd sees the dead orc. Well, not the dead. He's not dead. He's like almost dead. But
The bloodied orc.
yes, then the crowd disperses. And
Yeah.
what remains? Sorry.
Oh, that probably caused some deaths from trampling.
Yeah, and everyone's kind of moving all sorts of different directions, and what remains though are the other 5. And they look, and then they look at each other, and they drop whatever they're dropping, and seemingly out of nowhere, they all take out daggers. One in each hand.
Taking a shot.
All right, Morgan at the top. One of technically they don't know you're there, so they're kind of helpless right now.
Yeah,
What
I'm
do you
also
do?
gonna kill invisibility and throw a fireball at. Are any of them grouped at all, or is it they all individual?
The problem with throwing fireball right now is there's a lot of
Oh,
civilians.
right. There's the people are still here. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stay invisible then. You go ahead. Morgan.
I'm gonna call shot on one of their one of the one's heads.
All right, so roll the dex, my dude. All right. You don't get your damage, but you do what you need to do. So you roll head. You don't get your damage, but you roll him in. You want to stun him?
Absolutely.
All right. You take the arrow, you shoot him right in the dome, and it kind of sticks out of his head. And instead of the red blood that shoots out, there's like this black and blue ichor that it's like, oh, it's bleeding from his face right now, and people are horrified, like, what the fuck is going on? And it kind of knocks back right now. That one dude is stunned. 2 of them look at Baldric, who was playing the mandolin, and that they're going after you.
I want to do it goes to 11 on one of them.
Alright, roll the charisma. Alright. So you roll it. One of them go like his head, like he screeches and he starts to lose vision, his eyes go blurry, and then he takes his daggers and like he leaps on his other friend and does. Alright? And like jumps on his back and starts stabbing at him, and one of the other orcs notices this and sees you and starts rushing at you while you're playing. You don't have a lot of time to react, but this other orc is right by your ass about to stab you.
Can I defy danger?
You can defy danger, yes. Or what does other people do. Like, Taliesin, you're still invisible.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to weave through the crowd as best I can here.
Yep.
That's probably defying danger. I want to try to get next to one of the other orcs.
Okay, so you can defy your danger. So Rook, sorry, no, it's not Rook. Baldric, you managed to like dodge out of the way, like actually pretty well. Like
My hair
battled
looks
hard.
gorgeous during it.
Like there's a slow motion, like a bead of sweat floats in the air as you do a twirl, dodging perfectly out of the
Hair
the
flip,
daggers.
hair flip.
Hair flip.
Hair flip.
All right, so Taliesin, what do you do? So you're able to get through, but like what ends up happening is you are able to go through the crowd, but a bunch of people hit you and like causes your spell to stop. But you're able to be right next to the orc without him noticing you, but your invisibility is no longer there.
Okay, I'm just gonna recast the invisibility. I can do that.
You're like, wait, shit! Oh, I'm naked.
Just later.
And I'm gonna lose
Okay,
the
so-
spell.
Okay, so you in a haste you forget the spell, but you manage to robe yourself again in invisibility.
Okay. Can I act again? I guess it's all forward initiative,
Yes.
so I can go ahead and I want to try to take that guy's necklace off.
All
Not nearly as
you
strong
try
as
to take it off.
Khalgrast, but I can maybe. What do I? Well, I guess just do I get some kind of bonus on this or?
I remember you have your wooden staff. You can like stab it into there and just like rip it off from the wood strength.
Oh yeah, I mean it basically functions like a sword, right? I could just cut it.
It does function like a sword, and you use your int instead of your strength instead.
Well then, yeah, I'm doing that.
Roll your
Yeah,
damage.
you're doing that.
My damage is balls.
Yes, actually,
Even more balls.
but you actually cut it off, and like it grabs its neck as if like a piece of its skin, and then it rips off, and like it tears off its own skin because the magic no longer keeps it together. Because it looks like he's suffocating underneath it. He tears it off, and now like there's a bare naked orc. In the middle, his
My favorite
daggers.
90s man.
Looking around, and now the orcs. There's 5 of them left. One of them was 2 of them are occupied. So 3 of them. One of them is stunned. So you have 2. That's one of them. Khalgrast, you finish off murdering the orc underneath you. He's dead. Now there's one more, and he seems to be running away.
No, he's
Can I-
not.
No, he's getting a call. He's running away, so he doesn't know. So he's not facing me. Is he
No.
technically helpless?
He is technically helpless. So Morgan can make a shot.
He's gonna get a shot to his legs.
Okay. Roll the dex. All right. As he starts running away, pinpoint, like Morgan, you're shooting through the crowd right now, and like just in a split second, you see the flash of his leg right through the kneecap, and he falls over, screeching, inhumanly. And so one of them is down. 2 of them is the 2 that was CC'd by Baldric are now stop attacking each other, and they look at each other and they start to run too.
Can I cast It Goes to 11 on one of them again?
Yes, he can. Oh my god!
Well, it in fact does go exactly to 11.
Exactly to 11.
Oh my god! Alright, so they try to run, but one of them starts to feel like it's kind of gruesome what happens. He starts to claw at his own neck, ripping off the necklace himself. He rips off the human skin, and he's berserked. He's frothing at the mouth and attacks his friend. And when he comes to, he kills his friend. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for you guys. And he's like, he's naked. And Khalgrast, as you're about to punch him, you just see like a giant hammer just smash his face into the ground. And you look up and it's Esmond. And Esmond, he's wearing a bathrobe with a shield and hammer.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright,
It is like
We came dressed appropriately. I want to detain the. Wait, there's still one over by Taliesin, right?
there is one that is stunned and one that is hobbled. And the one that is stunned just comes to, and he's kind of back to a wall right now, and he's gonna start climbing up the wall.
Is that the one that I just cut the necklace off of?
Yes.
Okay.
You deal with him. I'm gonna restrain the one that's pinned right now. I'm gonna.
Hey, I'm gonna give him a second to get up to the top of the wall.
All right, you get him to the top of the wall,
And I'm gonna
he takes
cast
a look
Fireball.
Oh, Morgan's up on top of the wall, by the way.
Oh, that wall?
Yes.
Oh.
Defy danger. I'm gonna dodge the
Yeah, I mean,
fire.
I'm still doing the Fireball thing.
All right, Morgan, you take a look at Taliesin, or you see where you see magic envelop around him, and you notice, oh.
I see that look in your eye, Taliesin.
You roll the fire. God damn it.
Hey,
And,
I'd like to draw unwanted attention to myself to maximize this Fireball.
Okay, everyone looks at you. And by the way, you're about to throw a fireball at one of the most legendary taverns on this side of the planet.
Oh, maybe
my God.
maybe I actually should do one of the different effects. Hold on. I can do other effects with it. 1 second.
What other effect do you want?
You mean you're not gonna maximize the fireball?
If the spell's targets are doubled, never mind.
Don't do that.
So roll the fireball damage, D4.
Well, no, I don't roll the Fireball damage. It's yeah, I'm just not gonna max. I'm probably just not gonna maximize it then, so it doesn't destroy
Yeah.
the fucking thing. So that's 2d6
Yeah.
actually.
So roll the 2d6. And Melty,
Okay, well,
sorry,
looks like I held back
Morgan.
a little bit.
yeah, Morgan. It doesn't kill him, but while you're defying danger off, you're gonna hop off the building.
Is there a building nearby that
Yes,
I can hop onto?
there's a
That would
building
make-
nearby.
Ah.
Oh,
Never mind.
oh no. Morgan,
About
You-
that building.
about that building, you jump. The explosion kind of knocks you off course, and you take 4 damage plus. Hold on. Plus only 1, so you take 5 damage, 1 from fall damage as you hit the dirt, and the orc is gets up to the top of the building, barely alive, but he screeches. Really loud.
I'm gonna follow up with another spell, Magic Missile.
You, go ahead, roll it.
Minute.
Alright, so he was at 2 health, so he's gonna kill him no matter what.
Yeah.
So you kill him, but he screeches. And This screech goes across the entire town. There's
Oh,
a-
good.
There's a
Oh,
moment.
more.
And you hear more screams in the distance. This town is having really bad luck right now.
They're everywhere.
Damn it, I should have just did magic missile from the start so I could have. Damn it!
So,
Damn my showmanship!
yeah, Baldric, the screech kind of like hits a pitch with you, and you hear resonant. There's a screech, and then another, and another, and another.
Oh, I'll look at,
And another.
Hey. I'm gonna look at Ezra and be like, hey, why don't you, corral the townsfolk away from all this?
He kind of looks. He looks at himself at the bathrobe, and he goes, "Yep." Just only armed with the bathrobe, hammer, and shield. So with that, you have the town again. 1 second.
Hey, I'm gonna knock out the, this last orange.
Yeah, you knock him out.
Good.
And there's one that's hobbled.
Let's,
That's the one we started. That was the one that you knocked out.
Yeah, the hobbled one is knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stash him away. He's going with him.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to take a 10-minute break before we move on to the next part.
Oh, good, I gotta pee.
I actually got a question for you guys.
Yeah, what's up? No.
I can level up. I should have been doing that before we started, but I have the choice between giving you guys an extra 1d4 damage, or I was thinking also whenever I parlay with someone, I can get a +1 forward with them. Which would you guys prefer?
Are we actually level 4 now?
Are you asking me, like, the question?
the-
Because you
yeah,
know
the whole
you know
party.
the answer to that.
You're gonna say an extra d4, right?
Oh my god, yes. Are you kidding?
Extremely good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, extra D4.
Is it? It's not an extra d4 though. It just modifies it to a d8. Is that right?
I believe so.
No, it's an extra d4.
Oh.
I'm thinking about Eldritch Tones, which is something else.
Yeah, this is a vicious cacophony, so when you grant bonus damage with arcane art, you grant an extra 1d4.
Oh my god, yeah, that.
Oh, Eldritch Tones increases the healing to 1d8. That's right.
She's already got that.
Yeah. It's
No,
it's
tones
good.
is the one that 2 effects instead of 1.
Okay, yeah, sure.
She's got the thing that does the healing though. I know that.
Hey,
Yeah,
Alex,
I've
do you have
got the
something to
healing
play
on
while we... I'll just put something on. Probably AFK anyway.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I'm about to go get
Go
get
for
a
it, dude.
quick
I got it.
snack. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I think I have something much more appropriate. There we go.
string along the vortex weeping. Lord, have you heard the roaring dragon eat the virgin? I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding. I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding. I seem to forget what I learned when I was falling. I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding.
Alright, I'm back. So I
Welcome
got
back.
a few minutes.
Just tell me next time I'll be able to level up so I can do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the end of the session.
Okay.
I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding. I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding. I seem to forget what I learned when I was falling. I didn't know yet what I'd know when I was bleeding. When I was falling. When I was falling. When I was falling. Was I?
Fuck, I have the hiccup.
Oh, that sucks, Alex.
We are the explosion in which lies the dream. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe you die, or maybe, baby, you don't. Or maybe, baby, you don't. That is the notion. So I count the stars in my dark cup and forget this. So Lord, I can't believe the earth ain't swallowed us yet. The earth ain't swallowed us yet. We are the explosion. We are the explosion.
I think we're just waiting on Morgan to get back.
Oh, I'm here.
Alright, let's get started on. Okay.
There is.
Once I finish my last chips.
I'm eating this pickle.
Oh yeah, you stuff it in your mouth.
I mean, that is how you eat chips.
Are you gonna take the chip and eat it?
I realized that this album that I put on for the initial time It's basically just a whole fucking album full of character music for Khalgrast.
Yeah.
You remember
That's
Dax
everything,
Riggs,
isn't
right?
it? Yeah.
Yeah. In particular, this one.
Along the highway and the graveyard line, have mercy on the devil.
Oh yeah, wow.
Really spicy nachos.
What's
The melted
the
on fire.
Sometimes
Now with the burning mouth. And hiccups. Oh, it's gonna be good. All right, you guys ready?
I don't know if you know what spicy means, Alex.
Have mercy on the devil, he's a friend of mine. Sometimes
Spicy is my penis. Okay.
What the fuck?
I know, it's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
So, you guys ready? Roll call.
Yeah.
Here.
Little baby Uncake's here too.
What? We got rid of you.
Yes.
Surprise, I'm the 5th party member.
Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Alright.
And we're back.
Oh, baby, it's just getting started.
This town has seen better days. As orcs
Sounds being
Because humans-
better everything.
rip off their skins and start terrorizing. I told you, it was really quiet for the orcs for a while. No
Alright.
idea why.
I hover over. One hand hovers over the orb in my gauntlet, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Buddy cast.
Magical weapon on me.
Can I cast my thing on him too?
Yes, you can. You know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Never heard of it.
No, what? What are you talking about? That's an obscure reference. What?
Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference?
Is
Okay,
that
I'm done.
anime? Of
Go
some
ahead,
sort?
Alex. Sorry.
So
Go
you
ahead.
know when the figure, like their shadow or whatever, their secondary person
And
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I've never watched that.
stands
Mhm.
behind you, the stand-do
Mm-hmm.
behind you. Taliesin, Morgan, and Baldric all see it. Clear as day. As his hands glow with magical power, because apparently everyone's rolling 12s today.
I would have won on my damage, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've been rolling pretty low. What are you talking about?
yeah,
Fair point.
I mean, Melty he failed a roll there.
Oh, by the way, Melty,
Yeah,
did you
sure.
get
Make
did
sure
you
you
get
mark
the
it.
experience?
Yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, I haven't actually added that to one experience. I've been sitting at I'm at 11 out of 10 EXP.
I mean, I'm at 11 out of 11. I feel you.
Yep. Is stream working right now? It's just a bit behind.
Yeah,
Let me
that's normal.
level, please.
All right, so these orcs, after ripping up their skin, see the party. What do you guys do?
I taught them. Let's go.
I have the
You have
people.
the plus 1d4 and plus to aid, by the way, Khalgrast. Oh, I waved to No, I'm kidding.
Do
I'm
we,
going to stand in defense of this area right here.
All right, move up, roll your con.
do we still have like people running around this area, or like is it thinned out a little
Yeah,
bit?
though there's a lot of chaos right now.
Mm. Sticking a
People
magic
are
missile
around.
then.
Yep. What do you do?
I'm gonna magic missile
Reader.
the big boy.
Redirect half in damage.
These two orcs jump on your body. Redirect. You redirect onto yourself as you stand in defense. You
Okay.
half their damage. 1 second. You guys have 0 armor now, right? By the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you take 5 damage reduced by your armor. Or, well, never mind. You take 5 damage. You half it, so you take 3. And you damage them back.
Yep. Hold on 1 second.
And Taliesin, Rudy Magic Missile.
The big boy, as per usual.
All right, I'm going to deal my damage now. Just one
Or I
second.
guess his stand or whatever. would probably.
Oh no,
be...
the stand is behind Khalgrast. That's his. That's Voss.
Oh, right. Sorry, my mistake.
No, wait. I have your aid from the thing, right? From the spell.
Yes.
Singing. Okay.
I am
guess, yes,
singing,
one of the
an
orcs.
epic rock ballad for Khalgrast.
10.
So these two get busted into and just like become red mist. Well, not red mist, like black and blue mist as you kill them.
I'm gonna very swiftly redirect my magic missiles to another target.
So I grab their noggins and just let the magic flow into them, and they just
Like literally explode. Oh my god, that's fucking brutal, man. Well, this one is eviscerated. This one here takes a look. And
Alex, did you move us over to, or forget to move us over to a new map?
you guys are supposed to be on a new map.
Nope. Okay, there we go.
I'm on the map.
Oh, it just hadn't updated for me. I'm sorry. Because I didn't actually click on the window. So OBS still had the old map, but we're good now. Yes, I'm gonna get that last one. With these magic missiles.
Oh, you kill one of them. And this one over here.
What's he doing?
He's like, shit.
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 Where you going, big boy?
Shit.
Arrow to the leg.
Oh my god, roll your damage.
I did it.
Roll your damage. Oh no!
I didn't do
I've
it.
fallen and I can't get up.
God damn it.
Look, I've got dirty water in my eyes. I just fell off a roof.
It just rubs.
I was also hit by a rock. I'm not having a good day.
All right, you hear more screams from this over here.
I run in that direction.
I rush immediately.
Yeah,
over
same,
there.
let's go.
Hold on, is there a way up?
You can
This
climb up
building
using
right
your. That's defying danger.
I want to cast my It Goes to 11 on the guy closest.
Because of this one here. Roll it.
Yes.
Never mind.
Hold on. Let me do a very apt face. 1 second. It'll. Not sure if you can see it or not.
No, that's great.
Yes, I can see it.
Oh, hey, look, there's a line now.
Oh, there is.
Oh
one now.
no!
All right, so this one here goes up and does the damage. Now, see, the thing is that these orcs, they seem to have been in this form for a while, and they're very disoriented. Luckily for you guys, so they're going to be doing slightly less damage than what they'd be normally doing.
Destroying this guy right now.
All right.
I probably come out top on that deal since I only had 1 armor.
Yeah. All right, so this one takes 4 damage, and now you're.
Smacking and slashing, and I failed.
Okay, roll. You failed. Oh shit! You actually failed for once.
Oh my god, you get some experience!
Wait,
Oh my god.
wait, can I try to assist him?
You can assist him.
No, let him fail!
Stop it!
No, you still get the experience. It's just that it becomes a success.
Oh. That's an important distinction
That's
that
good to know.
I didn't have clear for myself.
Me too.
Oh my
Because
god,
that helps.
Baldric, you're helping the fuck out of Khalgrast right now.
It's that epic rock ballad.
Dude, we share a bond.
Yeah, you do share a bond. 2
Baldric-
actually.
Baldric playing
And
an
Khalgrast,
acoustic version of this song.
You do damage.
Although the thought of someone playing this on mandolin hurts my head to think about.
That's your strength, not your damage.
Oh, whoops.
All right, you take 7 damage back because you guys get into a pretty big scruffle right now.
Yeah, okay.
He's bigger than the others. Hold on, he's bigger than the others.
There we go.
All right, Morgan. After some finagling, you're on top, and you're noticing
I dealt 10 damage to him, by the way, just so you know.
he did some. Yeah, well, you kill him.
I'm gonna slide past Baldric and magic missile the one in front here.
Yes.
Beep 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 beep.
Oh my god, you actually did it.
Hell yeah.
What does that blue mean? Hold on. Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yeah, 6 and a 1.
But I still got a 10. And actually, hey, I roll. What is that? Is it 10 or 11? 10 plus. All right, I'm gonna attract attention to myself to maximize this damage. He takes 8 damage.
All right, you take.
There's the attention.
Max. All right, you kill these 2 over here because they were already weak.
Ah, nice.
But 2 orcs bust out the windows, and they have crossbows.
Fuck.
These two, right?
Those two, they you can't really headshot them because they know that you're there. Actually, no, they don't know that you're there.
My
But
one
they're-
weakness. Enemies that don't just run at me.
My one weakness, rain.
And these two have their crossbows trained on Taliesin.
Yeah, they do.
No.
What do you do, Morgan?
One to the arm to make
One to the
it
arm.
drop the weapon.
All right, which one? The one on top or the one on bottom?
The one on the top, because I'm pretty sure that eventually, the people on the ground can get the one on the bottom. Well, what? That's damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. That's not a damage roll.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
shoot him in the arm, but like you knock the bow out of his hands. He picks it up, but the other one still shoots.
I have
Take 3 damage. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay,
not bad.
alright. I guess that's the damage I take from dodging out of the way of the crossbow bolt and bumping into the wall.
Yeah, that
I did
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's about right.
I'm gonna heal Khalgrast and give him plus damage.
You do that.
I mean, isn't that what you should just do every turn?
Pretty much. I mean, what, you want me to stop?
Hey, does that building over there have any fucking historical significance, Alex, that I'm aware of?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, I know what's getting in there.
I'm like, don't worry
All
about
right.
those guys. I'm
Do
gonna
you
take
have
care
the damage, or do you draw one attention to yourself?
This is not the damage, this is for healing.
Yeah. So this is for healing. So do you have the effects? Because you only rolled a 9.
Draw the
I'll
attention.
draw attention.
Yeah.
Okay. You heal 5 damage, but this orc over here trains his sight on Baldric, knocks another arrow, loads another arrow, and fires. Well, he's about to
Defy
fire.
danger.
Okay, Baldric.
Oh,
roll
crossbows
oh
shoot
my
bolts?
god!
They don't shoot arrows.
With an
they
epic
shoot
hair
bolts.
flip at the end.
So, Baldric,
Shut the fuck up.
the arrow, like, you see it coming, and you just slightly shift your head, twirling your hair, as the arrow zips through, not a hair touched.
Nice.
Khalgrast acknowledges the beauty of that move.
And you hear horns in the distance.
Orc horns or people horns?
Orc horns.
Not good.
Oh.
Okay. Fireball right here in the corner of this building,
Roll
actually.
it!
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I'm holding.
Rolled it into my dude.
Oh.
You're in, my sir.
Oh, you said hold it. I thought you were gonna...
I said roll it.
Oh, I heard
You
hold
said
it. I
roll
thought you were... Okay.
Oh my... Jesus fuck, guys.
Hey, I'm gonna... Hey, Alex, are you sick of me saying this yet? I'm gonna attract unwanted attention to myself
And what do
to
you do?
maximize the fireball. Or actually,
Alright.
no, I'm gonna double it. And actually, so I can hit
Two
both
fireballs.
these
Yeah,
guys here and these guys up here.
Alright, you
that
stick it in your
is
hand.
Perfect.
I need to roll 2.
And these 2 bolts,
instances
the
of
single
damage.
bolt splits into 2, shoots here, and hits massive explosion of fire. Roll your damage.
Do I need to roll that individually?
Roll it. No, just roll it once, and it's applied to both parties.
Okay.
6.
6
As,
damage to all 4 of them.
uh,
That's pretty good.
Like 2 of
6
them.
piercing damage, so yeah.
Yeah, they're piercing. So 2 of them immediately get killed out as you hear in the distance orc raiding parties come in.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
just oh. And some of them
I guess this just became a new front line for the war, folks!
yee.
Uh,
And Morgan, there's one that comes up. One second. There's something that comes up behind you.
Oh. How did he get that up
is that a
here?
fucking parkour warg? Holy
The
shit!
motherfucker got his warg up here.
Shit, it's a Warcraft.
It's a parkourg!
Oh.
Fuck you.
All right. So, in the chaos, Esmond, you see some militia fighting down to the south. I need more fucking icons. Shit. So Esmond's fighting to the south over here, and does not look good. That front is being pushed in right now as several orcs
Did I ever send you that token tool? If
You did send me the token tool, but I just didn't have a picture for Esmond.
Fair
Because
enough.
he honestly made a bigger impact to the story than I thought he would originally.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's how it happens. So it is not looking good right now.
Oh, we are being surrounded.
Yes.
Can I do it goes to 11 on one of the dudes?
You could, but you'd have to move over here to do it because that front is over there.
While you're
I mean,
doing-
on one of the wargs.
Oh, on one of the works, they can do it.
I want to do it on the one on the
Or
rooftop
warg
next to
riders or
Morgan.
whatever.
All right, I found Esmond, guys.
Hell, that works.
DM, can I ask a
That's when
question?
you're huge. Oh, okay, there you go.
He a big boy.
That is a fucking fancy bathroom, by the way.
Yeah. So Baldric, you roll. Okay? So you draw one of your attention. So this is what happens. This warg over here goes crazy, knocks off the orc riding on top of it, and starts eating it. It's hungry.
What's the warg saying as it's eating? This is important.
Oh, the warg isn't saying. He's just like.
Okay.
It doesn't
Not
have. But this one here climbs up and looks at you. Hello.
Please
I'm
no.
a friend. What do you do? What do you do?
Point blank
Tell
shot.
the warg to eat the guy.
It's not really feasible.
It's a trained animal.
It's trained animals. Like, nah.
Yeah, he gets in real close.
Woo! I want to
You could
move
try-
off this building.
Yeah, you try going
You wanna
over
move
to the
up?
other
Okay, you gotta defy danger to land on your feet. Let's try it again.
Oh, good.
Seems like a dex defy danger. You roll off the building. Oh my god, you actually do it.
Oh, thank God.
Woof.
Alright, you
Get me out of
fall
here.
off, and like it
Yeah.
just like skids at the exit. Alright, now, Khalgrast, you're at the south. You see Esmond with a bunch of militiamen not looking good right now, surrounded on all fronts. Your friends behind you are also being surrounded by orcs. What do you do?
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Knowing that I can talk with animals, can I also make the sound of a distressed onkeg that is in need of help?
That's more
Yes.
like mimicry, right? Like, well, no, I get.
You could do that.
Shit.
But right now you are currently in the middle of
Well, yeah, I know I'm not quite in a position to make that.
you will have to get into position, and the only position that you can make is over here on top of Alara's house. Which, by the way, more
Wait,
orcs
where is it?
Alara's house is over there, right?
up in the north.
Yep.
Alright, so here's what I want to do.
Yes, Khalgrast, what do you do?
I want to... So this building over here,
Yes,
what is that building?
that is a general store.
What are my surroundings looking like?
Okay, so this building over here is a bunch of apartments that are put together. People screaming inside. To the right on the map, which is to your left, Khalgrast, because you're facing south, is a bunch of is like a whole bunch of flasks, oils, food, water, wine, etc.
Oils. Oils, you said.
Yes.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend bars and lift gates.
Okay, what do you do?
I grab a shelf of that oils.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, roll your strength.
Whoops.
So you run in, going shopping.
It's that second one, by the way.
It's 8, yeah. So you gotta choose only one of those things.
2, actually. I choose 2.
2. Okay, what did the 2?
Alright.
But doesn't need
Sorry,
to be
hold on,
fixed
let me get
easily right now. Like, that's not a priority.
No, it doesn't take a long time, first of all.
Okay, so it doesn't take a long time. You go in, you see like this stressed, oh god, please don't kill me, and like you're like hiding in the corner. And what? Say it doesn't take long. What else?
I'm looking for it. Hold on. They're not on the sheet. They're in the book. Okay, I got it. Okay, so it doesn't take very long, and nothing of value is damaged.
Okay, so nothing of value is damaged.
The structure's fine. No collateral damage from the people inside.
Alright, so you come out with a whole bunch of oils. What do you do?
I throw it in front of the Esmond's group over there and tell him to fall back
So he falls back with his group.
with the guardsmen. I throw
With
the
the
oils.
guardsmen.
The slippery oils.
So they get
And
caught.
And then I just scream at Taliesin.
Before you even start, I've already started the fireball. Don't worry about me.
Oh boy!
did
Who
I just
wants
fail?
to help him?
I do. I want to aid him.
I'll aid.
Or wait, what was that? Fuck. That's a 6. God damn it. Well, marking experience.
All right, Baldric, you help him. You help him. He's 7.
Okay.
Then I'm not gonna help him.
All right. So, what do? Do you fate the spell on draw unwanted attention to yourself?
I'm gonna draw one at attention. I'm gonna need more of these fireballs before we're
Cannot
done.
lose fireball, right?
Cannot lose
Yeah,
fireball
so-
right now. Just
Roll it. Roll the damage, my dude.
Okay.
Well, too bad it's gonna be maxed anyways because I just
Oh,
want to
right.
do it
Oh, fair enough.
Ah, the
Because-
oil.
because of the oil. About half of these orcs just get incinerated.
And now there's a big burning thing right there. Okay, now we have a front. We need to go.
I'm just sorry, like them turning over on the side is really
Yes.
cute.
Yeah, alright. But you draw one attention to yourself. Hey, guess what? This orc jumps from the fucking building.
Oh, I'm gonna
Hey,
dive
go-
back into the alley. Dive back into the alley.
You dive. Roll your dex.
Yikes.
Can I shoot it while it's coming down?
You can shoot it while it's coming down. Taliesin, you duck away, right away from the alley, and go ahead and roll your damage. Well, roll your dex too. All right. So, do you put yourself in position of risk? Do you lose 1 ammo, or do you take what you can get?
Position of risk works really well with where he is right now.
Yeah.
Because if I put myself in position at risk, can I choose the direction I go?
Yes.
Can I go that direction?
Yes, you can go that direction. Okay, Baldric. All of a sudden, there's a giant warg that just lands right in front of you, and both the owner and the warg look over to Baldric. How do you respond, Baldric?
That's my
I'm
damage.
gonna go. It goes to 11 on the warg.
Roll it.
Hey, that worked last time.
Also, that's
And,
Works this time too.
and it works this time too. And like, oh my god. So that's out. And he's out. So now there's 2 wargs just resting on their friends right now. But Morgan, not only do you have this guy coming. Hello, I want to give you a hug. This one over here.
Actually,
Take
can
this
I
crossbow.
magic missile this guy?
Real quick?
And,
Okay,
yeah,
sure. Which one
in
do
the
you want to
window?
go? Well,
the one
you
in the window.
only have...
Yeah, that's the only one I got vision on.
Okay, so roll your int.
Hell yeah. Hey, again, hey Alex, I want to attract unwanted attention to maximize...
Go
Actually,
ahead.
that's not necessary, is it? He's basically dead, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Okay, so you go that way and roll your damage. Because of the fireball from earlier, you like shoot him right in the skull. And now this orc over here is gonna go and try to axe your face off. Morgan, what do you do?
I'm gonna try and attempt to roll out of the way.
Roll your dex.
Please don't on my face. I quite enjoy it. Nope, never mind.
All right.
Backflip into a wall.
Backflip
You-
right into a wall.
You backflip into the wall. You manage to skirt the damage right out of the way, but you drop your bow onto the ground because of by doing so.
You are such a butterfingers.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's been a bad day for me.
All right. So with that coming out, and you hear horns again.
Esmond, get out of the fire.
Esmond's like, the fire's over here. Esmond's holding these guys back.
Okay.
They're starting to push forward right now. So Khalgrast, you notice half of the orcs down there get decimated. As you are now in the middle, 2 sides. Do you go up north or do you go down south?
I go down south, help Esmond.
Alright, what do you do?
I volley myself forward into the orcs. Just kind of hack and slash.
Alright, hack and slash. Roll your damage.
Ha ha ha.
I love those perfectly sliding into frame up there, Alex. I guess it helps that you can see where the frame is.
Ha ha ha. 13 damage.
So,
Actually, adjust
One.
that slightly.
2. You're dead.
Oh, no.
I just slam my fist on the ground and just do a kind of a spin.
Yeah, and
Like
yeah,
just like a fucking like wide hook.
yes, and
Just get all
Esmond,
of them.
as you come across in front of Esmond, your magic spins around, and for a brief moment, Esmond looks at you, and then looks at you and sees what's behind you.
What? And the fuck him, and the void stares back. I look right back at him.
Yeah, both Voss and you turn to him as these orcs are fucking murdered to shit. All right, this one over here. Okay, so sorry. This one here over next to Morgan. He stomps on your bow. It's not broken, but he has an axe. What do you do?
He has an axe. I have no weapon. I'm going up this.
Dude, you always have a weapon.
No, he has one because we fucking rushed out of the inn room.
only
Remember?
had one. Remember?
You can punch.
You have Iridan.
Also, you have a hawk.
You have a bird too. You can also punch. There's no reason you can't punch.
Yeah, you can punch, but you'd be using your strength instead of your dex.
About that strength. We are going to tell the bird to scratch that guy in the face.
Yes.
While I make my... Well, tell the bird to scratch him while I make my way up here.
Alright, so you crawl back up, and you get a +1 to your dex because Iridan's helping you out right now. I was like, motherfuckers!
Are you gonna grab your bow?
The bird can get it later.
Oh.
Yeah.
The orc's fully standing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Get me out of here.
Oh my god, you actually got up there.
Fucking spider scramble up that goddamn.
Get me out of here.
No. No.
Can I do that? It goes to 11 on the orc. See if I can confuse him.
Yes. Oh my god. He gets confused.
God, you were being so effective.
Slightly tilted. Alright. Alright, and then he actually runs into the wall.
So there's no one else to attack.
There's no one else to attack, so he starts attacking the wall.
Oh, wall!
It's like, can the bow be retrieved now?
It's like that's...
The bow can be retrieved, but Morgan's gonna have to go through some crazy acrobatics right now.
He kind of thinks that Morgan's still there in the wall, and he's like punching it and hurting himself.
Mr. Reagan, tear down this wall.
God damn it.
Reagan smash.
Alright. So,
I mean, comparing
Morgan, what do
Reagan
you
to
do?
orcs seems appropriate.
Alright, so Taliesin, you're in the alleyway right now. And let's just say 2 orcs, ignore the X, because it's easier for me just to copy paste.
Yeah. You can remove the X later.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, another fireball, I guess. I'm gonna just
like fucking
put my back to Baldric
You
here.
wanted to draw unwanted attention to yourself.
Oh, hush. Yeah, fireball.
Holy shit! What do you do?
Maximize it.
Okay.
Of course it does.
Roll. Okay, you maximize it to hit
12
which
damage.
one? Well, both of them.
Yeah.
So they get immediately incinerated. You're lucky with your rolls, man.
Yeah, I know.
And you kind of stumble back into the alleyway, and Baldric, you kind of stumble into the center. Let's just say to the north of you, it's not looking too good.
That's alright, I got more fireballs, it's fine. I'm not in
just-
danger of running out just yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it goes to 11 to one of the guys in the center.
Alright, so let's resolve that first, and then afterwards something else is going. Oh no! This is
you
what's
failed.
going to happen! Someone want to help him?
I'm right there, I'll aid. Yeah.
I'll aid. Roll for aid, man. Roll for bonds.
I'm +2 with you right now, right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here it is, sing for him!
Taliesin,
I'm kind of panicking right now.
You're kind of panicking right now, so this is what happens. Taliesin, something bad's gonna happen to you. But, Baldric, which one do you want to go to? Click it. Okay, this one goes. Does good old 1d6 damage to his friend. +1, that's 6 damage. So this he's dead. Unfortunate for him. But this guy back here, seeing Taliesin, the wizard, has a javelin.
Oh no.
Throws it right at you, Taliesin.
I'm gonna just try to duck out of the way, I guess.
Try it. You can try it.
No.
Holy fuck, guys.
Okay.
And Bentley zips through you too, but Baldric, his orc friends aren't too happy right now. But you hear galloping in the distance. A figure.
Human galloping or orc galloping?
It's a horse. It's a you hear a neigh. All right, and
What do I hear?
you see this, and Morgan, your jaw drops. A figure comes from the. 1 second, hold up, it's uploading. He's not that big, I promise.
Oh, that guy was beautiful.
He comes in galloping. He has a sword and shield glowing brilliant with yellow energy. He looks like he looks like he's been riding for non-stop 40 hours. He does not look good.
Specifically, not 48, but 40.
40 hours, yeah. His horse, magnificent black stallion, rides, skids to stop. He jumps up. He throws his shield at this dude, and gets fucking dicked. Morgan, you would recognize this man, and everyone would also recognize this man as Aiden Locks, the war hero from the north, who's come to this town specifically. He sides in. He throws his shield. He sees the party, and he just draws his sword and starts fighting these orcs too. As all these orcs come in. So what do you guys do?
I'm gonna toss a fireball in the middle of those goddamn orcs.
All right, over here.
Yeah, give him a little bit of also so he can start helping with the other group.
Yes. All right, what do? Do you forget the spell and draw one in attention?
What's the other option I have?
Or take a -1 to all spellcasting.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one. That's why I forgot that one because it's bad and I'll never take it.
Yeah, you'll never.
I'm gonna attract unwanted attention.
All right, with that, roll your damage.
Can I start making my death-defying leaps across the buildings?
Yes.
Nice.
I know you said I have to be at the top of here to get their attention, but can I start clicking anyway?
Yeah, you can start.
In
clicking.
hopes of getting some.
I mean, your character's probably already like going like, click, 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 click.
As best as you can.
Yep.
Wait, Baldric, you can amplify his voice with your magic.
Again?
Yes, roll your charisma. You can totally do it. Arcane Arts, man.
Bitch.
Why not? Enjoy no experience, Baldric.
No, I've gotten one this round.
God damn it.
Clicking in the distance.
All right,
Okay,
so
clicking.
a lot clicking, like it just echoes, and oh Jesus Christ, guys. These orcs come in, and then as you clear out these orcs, zoop. Sorry, it's just so much fun to turn them.
It really is.
Aiden, he throws his shield against this orc, decapitates him, bounces back Captain America style, and takes a sword and cuts this guy down. He slides, he comes, he looks, sees Taliesin, sees Baldric, and it's like, where are the townsfolk?
I kind of gesture to everywhere.
He gesture to everywhere, and he says in a booming voice, he says, my cavalry will be here in 2 hours. Do you think we can hold off?
I nod.
Yeah, actually, maybe.
He says, you seem to take care of yourselves. You fight north, I'll go south.
Hey, wait. If any Yonkeks show up, don't fight them. They're here to help.
He just kind of looks.
I'm particularly like straight-faced.
All right, and Aiden says specifically, I will deal with the southern front. You push north. There's more of them coming from the south. My men will be there soon.
All right, yeah, great.
So he goes to the south, and like now there's a path right now open up this way as more orcs come in from the north.
Oh look, it's that special man.
What?
I'm over here. I haven't noticed this guy yet.
Yes. Oh,
that's true.
Khalgrast, you turn around and you see this man, like he's dressed in like rusted armor, like not rusted but like worn armor, but he knows how to fight. He is
only
very
the biggest paladin dick in the land.
Like, oh great, perfect. That's just what I need.
Literally just what you need. And then Esmond just looks back and goes, "Oh my god!" Like he goes weak at the knees, and he looks down. He's dressed in a bathrobe, meeting his fucking hero.
I mean, to be fair, we're all in our fucking 90s right now, so like.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, I still look glorious.
You do.
Taliesin, you do.
Not anymore, probably. Oh, you haven't even been hit or anything. You do still look fine.
All right.
Got mud on my robe.
I'm so bloodied.
So you
Alright.
look beautiful then, right?
I mean,
Khalgrast is
gloriously
bloodied,
beautiful.
and Aiden, he looks at you, Khalgrast, and doesn't say anything, but he looks at you, and it just goes back, and goes off to fight the front in the south.
God, I look back at him menacingly.
He does not seem phased at all.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I'm gonna clear the map out a little bit.
That's fine.
There's
That's
a lot
fine.
of dead bodies right now.
Just assume that we're wading through a lot of corpses at this point.
I'm gonna cast Bless on myself.
Well, yes, Voss costs less on yourself. Roll it.
Hey, we're 2 and 1.
That distinction becomes less definite more and more every day.
Exactly.
Oh.
Hey, I
Jacob-
actually have a minus.
Oh.
I actually have a -1 going on right now, actually. So I'm gonna draw one of attention to myself.
All right. So, as you run up here, you notice something. All these orcs are coming in, and no memento.
Hey,
Arigato.
we're back to the market.
Yeah. Yes. This is
I recognize
very
this.
familiar.
We've come full circle. Like literally in a circle, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, we
you-
kind of looped
you-
around.
They're supposed to be that big ones. They're a little bit bigger.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oops, not that one. So two figures that used to be dressed in clothing are massive, and they're like remember the green magic you found from the Gates of Dawn?
Yeah.
Like it's like oozing out of them almost, as their whole bodies are like blanketed in black darkness, and looks very.
Okay, it goes to 11 on one of them.
Unfortunately for you, it can't hear the music.
Oh no.
What? No,
Oh, no.
This is my one thing, no!
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can enemies just stick fingers in their ears and be immune to Baldric?
Not
No,
and
but
not and
they're-
also defend themselves from swords is the thing.
No, but these two over here, they start to walk forward. They're no longer human. They're like literally physical, like they're not spiritual husks of themselves, as their arms and tendrils flail everywhere. As hey, Khalgrast, 3 tendrils spiral around and go straight for you.
Yes. I'm gonna stand in defense of myself.
Hold on, I need to change the music. Yeah, keep
While
going.
all
roll
that,
it.
while all
Get
that's happening,
another
can I tell my
level
bird to
of
retrieve my bow
intensity.
for me?
Yeah, you have your bow now.
Thank God.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a +1 from Bless, thank God.
What do you do?
Half the damage.
Half the damage. It's a good thing you have the damage because they take the best of these 2 rolls. 4. Take 4 damage.
Hey, alright.
Alright, so
I'm gonna heal Khalgrast and give him plus D4 damage.
alright, so Baldric, you stand up and you start to play your tunes, and do you draw unwanted attention to yourself, or do you have the effects?
I'll draw unwanted attention.
Alright. Okay, these orcs come up, they go straight for Khalgrast and they tackle him. But these ones over here, they take out their javelins, and you, my god, you heal 10 damage, Khalgrast. And then you go,
Jesus.
and 2 javelins are flying right at you, Baldric.
Dodge it. Defy danger.
Oh, jeez! Yo, Baldric is like a fucking ballet master right now.
Dude, Baldric has become hard. I told you. That it already happened. That's a thing.
God damn it.
He's beginning to believe.
He's beginning to believe.
All right.
Alright.
Well, all that's happening. I'm gonna lob a fireball over all of these other orcs, and like after those 2 monstrosities.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Khalgrast, you healed the 10 damage, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, I healed.
Actually, normally I wouldn't be able to hit all of these orcs over there in the far distance, right?
1 second, what were you asking?
Okay,
No.
but I could.
So you can hit this group. You can hit this group.
I didn't get the.
You can hit all of them, actually. You can, like, move up here and hit any of those groups.
Like, there's 2 groups over here, one over here, one over here.
Yes, there's one over here. One over here.
Remember, your second ping it's got some delay, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm actually, okay, in that case, I'm going to draw unwanted attention myself and, split my fireball and hit all of the faraway orcs.
Alright. I want to describe this badass action.
You say me? You want me to?
Yeah.
You.
I mean, like, whenever I'm doubling them, at least for this, actually, it's just, like, spending a lot more time, like, Khalgrast has got these guys headed out, and those guys are like not attacking me at all. So I just take some time and like gather up the fireball like I normally do, but I just like really fucking put a lot into it, and it gets huge, and I just detonate it like in the air, just like right around here, like right in the middle of all of them.
And
Just to hit-
immediately, some of the orcs are just they get
I mean, all the
shelled.
regular orcs, I guess, huh?
Yeah, most of the
Good.
regular orcs. Some of them ducked for cover.
Ah.
As this one over here, he gets damaged. It does. Your 9 damage does go past its armor, but it doesn't look to be that phased. As you draw one and
I
attention
expect
yourself, as like hundreds of tendrils spike from his back and go for you.
I'm gonna duck behind Baldric. Not Baldric, excuse me, Khalgrast.
Khalgrast. Okay, so what do you? Is Khalgrast defending? Oh my! What the fuck,
I'm
guys?
not doing that. They just missed.
All right, Khalgrast, you have a bunch of people in your way, and these huge husks are walking closer to you. And Morgan, you have your bow now. What do you do? So Iridan does a zip, grabs it, flings it up. You catch it in the air. You have your elven arrows. You have a vantage point. What do you do?
Alex, don't forget to turn the dead orc sideways.
Please, ruins my immersion. Don't.
Thank you.
It breaks my immersion. if
That was a
you're not
request from the
dead
chat,
and
so I
turns
just
sideways.
thought I'd pass it on. I'm gonna yell up to Morgan, though, focus on the big ones!
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna kill whatever that monstrosity is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also listening very keenly for some rumbling
Yes.
in case. But first,
So,
that monstrosity. Oh, rip.
this is what happens.
Is that a fail?
Wait, can I help him?
You can help him. How do you help him? Can you play a ballad?
Yeah, of course. That's all I
Right.
can do. I got a mandolin. That's it.
You play the ballad and you help him. Roll your bond with Morgan. Oh my god, that's barely succeeded. Holy shit. Okay, so so Morgan, what do? You put yourself in position of risk. Do you have your or do you take what you can get, minus 1d6 damage, or use one of your arrows?
I'm gonna use some arrows.
All right, so
Yeah,
you
we got plenty of those to spare.
Yeah, plenty
Yeah,
of
yeah.
those to spare, and you fire volley after volley after volley. The first few, you want to switch your thing, like underneath the
Yeah.
jump bar, you can switch it. It would help.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. You just gotta remember to do it at the start of every session, and yeah, meh.
So, you shoot your arrows into this target over here. It takes a while, like the first couple just get incinerated by this black veil that like breaks the arrows, but after a while you break through and roll your damage, please. Even though it
Bitch.
doesn't do much at all.
Classic.
Damn.
Classic Morgan.
Classic. Unlucky.
Alright, I'm gonna goad these orcs into breaking upon me and go ahead and defend myself. in
Yeah,
this area.
so they are all jumping on you right now, and you roll defense.
Oh my god,
Con,
Stork.
please. Oh my god, what do you do?
Half redirect and... Actually, I'm going to... Hold on, let me see what the rules on that one, the other one is, that I never use.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I'll just half defend, or half damage and redirect then.
Alright, so you have 3 damage. There's a whole bunch of them, so 1d6 plus 4. You take 5 damage, you redirect it to yourself, so they all focus on you, so you take 5 damage. And you deal damage to them, so roll your Merciless. And your level, which is 4, I believe. What the fuck?
And the D4.
Alright,
What the fuck?
11.
Yo,
So, like,
can I-
all these...
Yo,
Sorry,
can
what was
I
it?
get a little bit of that? Can I get a little bit of that luck?
Yeah. all of them
That's
jump...
absolutely not luck.
You jump on. They all jump onto you, and like a second later, like they all explode in mist.
Break upon me.
Hold on.
Assholes.
They fly upon everywhere. Let me just tilt them to the side. Yeah. As the way is clear, and Morgan, you hear rumbling.
Good.
As
Oh, so good.
one on kick bursts from the ground. Hey, this seems familiar, and bites the leg of this one. Now he's stuck.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright, you
magic
get a
missile
+1.
the other one.
Is
Then.
that technically helpless?
Yeah, it is technically helpless right now because it's floating around.
Can I
Like,
do?
get off!
I want to do arcane art on Morgan before he does that.
All right, roll your arcane art first.
I'll take unwanted attention, but he gets
Okay.
the plus D4 and plus. Wait, have you taken any damage?
I've technically fallen on my face for 5 damage.
That's damage.
I'll also heal you.
That's probably just
Alright.
gonna put you back to full.
Yeah, roll your 2d8.
Well, 2d8, that's disgusting.
I mean, eventually, Alex, you're gonna come up with some kind of challenge that's gonna like actually put us in danger. Just keep upping the stakes.
What do you think I'm trying to do right now?
I know. Just keep it up.
We're in
But
danger,
you
we just
gave
roll
us
really
the
well.
tool.
Well,
Alright, so
not
Morgan,
really.
you
This
roll
is
and roll your damage.
This is pretty much just what the characters in Dungeon
Oh,
will do.
good. I did it.
Oh, you finally
And the
fucking
D4.
did it.
Holy shit!
Roll
I
a
have to
D4.
roll a d4.
Really,
Roll a
just can't
D4.
throw enough orcs at us.
All right. So this one over here, like seriously, you guys are like fucking orc murdering machines. Gets hit. Are you hitting it in the head?
Absolutely, yeah.
Or whatever
It
passes for a
rears
head.
back, but as it rears back, the Ankek pulls on its leg, and then this one falls on its ass, and it's missing a leg now.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna smash it.
Oh yeah, that
Yes,
magic missile, right?
but Baldric drew unwanted attention to himself as this one flings out another bunch of tendrils over at Baldric, and tells
Defy
him,
danger.
"You defy danger. Hey, roll it, Baldric."
I wonder if you're gonna.
Fucking
you did-
finally!
Finally, Jesus.
Hell yeah!
Feels good, man.
Not my hair.
Hey,
All
nice
right,
experience, Baldric.
Not my hair.
You get your hair, and Taliesin, roll your damage on the thing.
I'm actually going to take unwanted attention to maximize it. It takes 8 damage.
All right, so I gotta run up here. It takes 8 damage right in
Yeah,
the face.
just
It doesn't
kinda-
look too hot, but this is what happens. Tendrils reach from the tall ligament. You know Kingdom Hearts Shadow Kingdom Hearts. That's what they look like.
Basically, yeah.
Tendril grab you, Baldric. Its stomach opens up.
Not the hair.
You hungry boy.
It grabs you and pulls you in.
Oh no.
Guys.
second.
No.
Let me just
No.
no. So its tendrils are. Let me just readjust some of these things to back. Move that over there. Baldric, you're
Yeah.
about there, right by his crotch right now.
Oh no.
Look, I do not want to be by his crotch.
And you're also going to take some hefty damage. The best of these two rolls, as you take 7 damage as the as the tendrils burrow into your skin and like hook and like it's a fish hook. Like
I just
dragging-
scream out in pain.
You're screaming out in pain right now. And,
Can I shoot the tendrils to free him?
You can try. Roll. That's a cult shot dex, man. You're gonna get a -1 because they're really, really small, and you're trying not to hit Baldric right now.
Balzer, forgive me.
I'll always forgive you.
For I have not calculated this risk.
It's okay. Do you put yourself in position risk? Do you use ammo, or do you take what you can get?
How much ammo do you have left?
I still
2
have
to 4.
Yep, 2 out of 4.
Oh, I mean. Well, it's
Hey
up to
man,
you.
we have to save the bard, so I'll take the minus ammo.
All right, minus ammo. So you throw like you're in a haste. Baldric, you fall on your ass right now as you as the stomach closes up, and hey, you
How
fall
is
right-
my hair?
Your hair is a mess, and there's an orc that's still hiding behind the thing. Comes out, and Khalgrast, you're about here.
Balzer, run!
I'm running and jumping like into this.
Before you do that, the shadow figure, where more tendrils come from the side, like they take like this really weird path. They go like this, and go for Taliesin.
Yikes!
Because you drew on the attention yourself. What do you do?
Right, frick. Hey, Baldric, you want to give me a hand and try to take that tentacle or something? Since you're going for him anyway?
You mean Khalgrast?
What did I say? Baldric again?
You said Baldric, yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah, Khalgrast.
Yeah, I'm gonna defy danger with
Defy danger or defend?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I'm
here's
asking
the
for a
thing.
defend, because if I'm just going to defy danger if you don't defend.
Yeah, okay, I'll step back and defend, actually. Yes. I'll go ahead and stand in defense of Taliesin.
I'm going to aid him to do that, actually. Never mind.
Why?
All right, so you defend, but here's the thing: who do you defend? Do you defend Baldric, who is next to an orc, or do you defend Taliesin?
Can I try using the it goes to 11 on said orc?
Probably
Yes,
after
you can
all
try.
this.
Oh my!
Taliesin. I defend Taliesin.
So you defend
Hell
Taliesin. You redirect, and do you deal damage?
I have redirect and +1 forward on the next attack.
Alright.
Instead of redirecting, you should just cause him to take damage. I can take a hit. I'm still at 10 HP.
Okay, I'll do the +1 forward and get him damaged a little bit.
Take 4 damage, Taliesin.
So
That's 2.
yeah,
Yes.
2 damage. Yeah,
So,
see, I can take that. It's no problem.
Hey, you just like to grab onto tendrils right now, Khalgrast, because you have a whole armful of tendrils in your arms right now.
I wrap them up around my gauntlet. I'm like,
Yes,
"Ah."
and before I do that, Baldric, this orc over here goes crazy and starts attacking his friend. Does 1 damage. This doesn't do 2.
Damn.
All right, so Morgan, on the far side over here, you are.
9 damage to that guy.
Oh my God, this guy does not look well right now. This
Probably
guy
just
does
rip
not
those
look well.
tendrils just right out of him.
No, I
You
pull
rip-
him. I don't do that. No. I pull him down on on his knees. I tear the tendrils. They stretch quite a bit. Looks pretty painful. Some of them snap, but he's on his knees now. Gets a +1 to forward.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense. Yeah.
So this one is stuck over here. So Morgan, you have a shooting gallery right now. This one is stuck. The left one is stuck by the Onkeg, and the other one is stuck by
Very
Khalgrast.
helpless.
Who do you go for? They're both helpless.
yeah.
That one.
That one, all right. So you.
More than sure this one. That one's days are numbered. Call next to it.
Yeah, we've been
It's-
working on that one.
It's
Khalgrast
time,
is
it's
next
time
to
on
it,
this
that's
mortal
all we
plane
need
is
to do.
short.
Morgan, all right. So do you take what you can get? Do you draw one to detention yourself? Like you're gonna have to drop down from the nest probably, because it's like all over the ground right now. You can't really get a clean shot because the Onkeg is there too. Put yourself in a position to risk. Do you take what you can get, or do you lose that one last ammo from your elven quiver?
Can't lose that one last ammo, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna come on down.
So you run around and you're shooting. You're putting yourself in a position of risk. Go ahead and roll. Only 2 damage, unfortunately.
There's the Morgan I know and love.
Arrows don't go through, but as you put yourself in a position to risk, tendrils come out of his eye sockets and go for you, Morgan. What do you do?
Defy danger.
You're gonna roll out the way? Go ahead. Oh, what the? You duck into cover. As the Onkeg
Is the Onkeg still chewing on it?
Dude, that thing isn't on. Yeah.
is on his leg right now. And hold on, let's see what the Onkeg rolls. Rolls an 8. The Onkeg burrows underneath the ground and starts pulling him into the ground. Can't do damage. But like all you see is just this giant shadow figure halfway out of the hole right now.
Okay, well that's happening. I'm gonna grapple the big guy to me
Yes.
with a hack and slash.
I'm gonna
Right.
hit that. I'm gonna hit that thing before it goes away, but first him.
Okay, roll the damage. It's gonna hurt you too.
No, it's not. I have a +2.
Oh my god!
Forwarded and blessed.
Alright, so roll your damage. As you pummel this guy into non-existence.
Nice.
Oh, why not? Yeah, 13 damage. Alright, so I just I still got him held. So I'll pull him forward. And just in a quick snap, just pull him right forward really fast. Put my fist up in the air and he just smashes upon it.
Alright,
He's
and
crushed or bisected, I don't know which.
no, like he gets sucked into your gauntlet.
Ah, yes, that's appropriate.
Now this one over here is halfway on the ground, flailing around. Tendrils going everywhere. You guys are behind cover right now. It does not look hot right now. What do you guys do?
Magic missile. Or
Magic missile.
actually, wait. The Onkeg is underground, right?
Yes, it is underground.
Fireball. It's not in danger.
Roll it. Oh my god.
So good.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to maximize the fire.
As this guy also gets blown to smithereens.
Just blow his top half right off.
So as that stops.
Hey, there's that one orc still there.
No, the one orc still here is dead. He's killed from the fireball.
Yeah.
He's killed.
That's fair.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
I
Well,
gotta do it for posterity's sake.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're clear over here, we need to go check up on our buddies to the south. As long as there are no more orcs
Agreed.
coming up here.
No,
Let's roll.
it seems that the orcs have been felled in the north.
All right, let's get going.
As all of you come down to the south, you notice something. Esmond is just kind of shuffling nervously right now. As you take a look, and like, I just want you perspective. Like, there's a whole bunch of dead orcs over here. On the other side, you just see Aiden kind of breathing a sigh of relief as he takes his sword and cleans the blade off of his on like a piece of cloth nearby.
Psh, whatever, he's not that big. I don't see any like dead fucking tendril dudes.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh wow! They just. Oh, okay. You just
And
make it to where everyone can see that.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of dead people over there. As Aiden picks up his shield, cleans off the blood, and it looks like you guys felt the orc assault. He comes back to the party,
Yeah, fuck orcs, man, whatever.
and
I'm becoming less
face-
hostile with that.
Oh, that's poop. I'm going back here. No.
The flames have definitely subsided, and he kind of comes up. He walks up. He sees Esmond. He goes, "Why are you dressed in a bathrobe?" And, and poor Esmond doesn't know what to say. And Aiden just sighs and says,
I'm gonna actually rush up here in his defense. To be fair, this all happened as most of us were getting ready for the day.
Yes, and I motioned to how 3 of us are still in bathrobes.
No one exactly
Yes.
planned to have a bunch of orcs disguised in the fucking city. I mean,
I'm almost naked.
And not to mention, we've had a really busy past couple of days.
this robe is ruined.
These pants are done, man. Like, they're...
I'm trying to, like, mess with my hair to get it right. My poor hair.
Is my large insectoid friend long gone?
"Oh,
can I
you can talk to
still,
him. You can talk to him."
He's burrowed, man. He left, I'm sure.
No, there's like a couple mandibles coming up from underneath the ground. You don't really, no one really notices, but like you get poked in the foot. Poke.
Hey, what's going on?
I'll deal with that after this. So
I'm gonna turn. You should probably stop them tearing up the streets everywhere.
all right, but Aiden says
Thank
to
you,
Esmond to rest and clean up, and says good job to him. And he's red. He's like completely embarrassed right now. He's like, oh god, he's in poor guy meets his hero and he's a fucking bastard. And he like goes off in the distance to get dressed. And he kind of like steps through, kind of walks up. He does not seem happy at all that he's killed orcs. Not at all. He's actually quite sullen right now. He has a long grimace on his face as he walks up and introduces himself. "My name is Aiden Locks. I have come from the north after receiving missive from Nessa. I came as fast as I could."
Nessa was the cleric.
The clerk. Aiden, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Baldric. We have been trying to assist the town these past couple of days.
Aiden actually raises an eyebrow. "Baldric, do you have a sister?"
I mean,
Hey.
it wouldn't be uncommon for me to have a sister.
What a fucking.
What?
You know, lots of guys have sisters. You know. I don't know.
You don't know. It's just lots of guys have sisters. Yeah.
I'm
You
not
have a
even.
sister?
I'm not even batting an eyelash at this. An eyelash at this because like this is just fucking Baldric. I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look over to Khalgrast and then back to our friend here. What do you think? And actually, is there anyone else around at this point? or is it just a bunch of dead orcs and deserted
Just a bunch of dead
streets?
orcs, much of them in Lasha.
Yeah, I kind
I'm
of
gonna
just
go in
start
here.
slinking back. You know?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
hold
I'm
on.
just going back.
Looking to the rest of the group, looking back to this guy. This is probably the only person we can trust with this information, right? What do you think?
Yeah, you can just do whatever. I'm just gonna be
Okay,
over here.
fine. Like,
gonna
put
go.
my hand on my forehead. What was the name of the barbarian again?
Uvanimaru.
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and say, we spoke to Uvanimaru.
Aiden, he sighs, and he says, "Is he still alive?"
No, but he died keeping
died
the
as he
door shut.
lived.
He died keeping the door shut.
Aiden says, "I remember that day." He kind of like stops. There's a moment of silence. He's grieving. He's like he there's a look of grief on his face.
You probably thought at least maybe we can go back and get my friend unstoned once we get this door shit dealt with. But that's a pipe dream now.
He kind of looks up to the sky. He was a good friend. Better fighter than me sometimes. Was he buried at least?
What did we do with his body?
His body disintegrated and he became a giant spirit guardian and stopped that harm from going in. So
yeah, no,
kinda not really.
more like he ascended.
All right,
Yeah, I hope that
you
means
tell him that
something
he
to him.
ascended.
Yeah.
What exactly do you tell him? Because he's going to give a certain response.
I mean, I don't know exactly how all of this is working, but what was also, I'm terrible with names tonight. The other guy that we spoke to again today.
Alvo.
Alvo?
Yeah.
Yes.
He turned into a spirit, like that Alvo guy at the gates.
And Aiden, he breathes. I'll leave it to Yvonne and Mara to cheat death. Thank you for telling me this information. It was my one regret when I had to leave back to the north. The orc front has been exhausting. As you can see, it seems to hit really close to home. And he kind of looks around and sees a lot of dead bodies.
We might have upset the orcs.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the full details. At least, so like we came here, like the Yonkegs were attacking. We figured it was some kind of earth magic. We tracked it to the source, to the gates, found a bunch of orcs, killed them, stopped the gate from opening, and then some other orcs from a different tribe showed up. I'll give him the names that we.
He actually stops you there. Wait. He describes the elder orc that you saw.
I nod.
Was that one of them?
I nod.
Oh, finally, some good news. Oh, okay.
Okay, good. I was right to trust you with this.
Yes, it's good that you did. He saved my life when I went to their island. Well, not island. Well, when I went to the north.
Right, and I'll also fill him in on the plan of just giving them some time, the distance, their idea of leaving someone there, and also gesturing to our buggy friend over there, leaving those in the area in addition.
And the buggy friend comes up, and let me just resolve this real quick. It's like, thanks for bringing my son back to me. I must go. And he says that to Morgan.
Oh, right, I mean, I just hear clicking and hissing.
Oh,
Yeah, the Onkeg.
I thank you for your assistance in our time of need.
And it says, we kind of like you. And he kind of burrows back and disappears. And zoop. Wait, no. And zoop. There we go. Hold on. Why aren't these guys turned to the side? So anyways, Aiden takes a moment and, well, it's a lot of information to process at once.
Oh, wait, actually, there's one more thing.
Yes.
The orcs down at the other gate, or at least that there's reasonable suspicion that it's in danger as well.
Wait. Do you say Alma is there? And that's the name of the druid that was given to you?
Yeah.
This is a lot to process, but all of you seem very capable. He says this juxtaposed by the fact that all of you are wearing bathrobes right now. It's actually kind of fucking hilarious.
Hey, I'm bare-chested, thank you very much.
Yeah, but we're like in our night coats, completely caked with blood and mud and whatever
Blood,
else.
Mud.
Dude, I just took a bath. This sucks.
Whatever it was shooting out of those the Tentacle guys up there.
My honor guard will deal with the defense of the town. I'll make sure that you have sufficient time to prepare. On my way down here, I was scouting as well. There is a lot of Hesgoth movement, and Hesgoth are all the orcs that are in
Yeah,
the
I
ones,
remember
like the crazy
that.
ones.
Yeah, they're the ones we're fighting.
They must be ready to mount an assault against the Gates of Dawn. We must protect that ritual at all costs.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, I mean, he's saying that they've handled that, or can handle that at least, and maybe with the between the Yonkegs and, well, if we've got this guy here, he can at least convince the rest of them that the other orcs are friendly. That takes a load off of my mind.
But Aiden also says, I am one of very few privy to the fact that there are other orc factions that work with us. I have been working with them in the north.
Yeah. Ivani, Maru.
So we
basically said as
shouldn't
much.
tell anybody else about the orcs, then.
No.
I mean, I was going to leave that to him.
I've tried. It's a
Wait,
very difficult subject right now.
one thing. Didn't Ivano mention something about the elves?
Yes.
Did. That we needed to bring something to them, but...
Yeah,
Also, some of them are assholes.
Yes.
I could have told you that.
I mean, actual backstabby assholes.
I could have told you that.
Aiden, you mentioned elves, and says, be careful of who you trust with this information, especially the elves. I feel like they know a lot more than they give on. This whole attack seems so coordinated. And, if I hear correctly, some of them were wearing illusion magic to masquerade as humans.
That's not really an orc thing, as far as my knowledge goes.
No, but they have advanced their technologies and their magic much more quickly than I can remember. Yvonne Nimara told me many stories. These are not the orcs that he fought 10 years ago. Ultimately, we can deal with the safety of the town, but I ask you for one last favor to come with me to the Gates of Dawn to help defend. There are not many people left in this town that can defend against the ongoing Hesgoth assault. May I ask of this?
And you have backup coming?
Yes. I have some of my honor guard coming within the hour, but most of my forces are on full march. They will not be here in time. If what you say is true.
We can't let the Gates of Dawn fall. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We just need to go grab our equipment, though.
Yes, we can set that up later. You earned some rest. I will patrol the streets myself. You know where to find me.
Yeah.
And then he takes a look over to Khalgrast, and he looks. You can rest easy with your secret friend. I've had to work amongst them myself.
Oh yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense for this guy.
And Voss is like, ooh, in your mind.
Like, oh, the paladin's working with the devils.
And he says, a lot is changing right now. We don't know things fully. I'm willing to work with you, and you all seem very capable. Thank you for protecting us down. And also thank you for helping Esmond. He's a good fellow at heart.
No, I mean, he seemed plenty capable.
Yeah.
He's done wonders.
He was holding his own out there in his bathrobe, so I mean.
All right. So, with that, some time passes. That session's about to end soon. Yeah, you take another bath. You get to rest. We're about to end the session here, and the honor guard arrives. 3 figures. 2 of them are clad in armor, and Baldric, you recognized one of them.
Oh, God damn it.
Wearing certain family colors.
Haha. That's why he asked, stupid.
God damn it.
Hey man, you got a sister.
Lots of people have sisters.
You're near.
We're still
That's the
dying
spawn.
at that fucking line.
And you hear Esmond walk up and says, "Ilsa, I need you to start repairs." And you hear, "Understood." All right, and then as the camera points towards Aiden, as he says, "Do you have a brother?" And Ilsa says, "Yeah, I've told you stories about him." And
I'm gone.
And as Baldric stands there, no, you're not going away that easy.
No,
You're
no,
about to turn the
yeah.
corner,
Yeah,
and the
fair.
episode ends with Ilsa looking on to Baldric.
Is my hair done at least?
No, it's partly singed
No.
and muddy.
But I thought we had some time to rest.
You also,
No, this is
No,
right
no.
as we were leaving to go rest.
Yeah. As you're
As Morgan's trying to chase after him, Baldric, remember we have that thing tonight?
All right, so that is the end of the session.
God
All right.
damn it.
Yeah, it's a lot of things moving.
Wait,
at once, guys.
is Morgan actually shouting, "We have that thing tonight"?
Remember the thing tonight?
Like, not
Yes.
specific. Oh, god
yeah,
damn it.
Yeah.
I can't say. Remember, we have to take care of Anke.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
like
you're not
she
gonna
can
say
really
that.
afford to do anything other than innuendo here, like literally
You know,
innuendo. Shit.
oh god damn it, my sister's gonna take that the wrong way and think that I'm
Too bad. Too bad. I don't know your sister. Lots of people have sisters.
Oh, this is the greatest. This is the greatest day ever right now. This is the greatest fucking day ever right now.
Baldric choked.
That was actually really good. I fucking love that.
That was
line.
actually perfectly role played. I'm not gonna lie, because no one else knows the context of what's happening right now except between me and except between me and Rook. No one else knows.
Mhm.
But let's just say, holy fuck!
God damn it.
Let's-
I'm gonna clip that, by the way.
Yeah, no, please do.
Oh god damn it.
That and the
It's so
baby
good.
on keg are getting clipped from tonight.
Yeah.
Lots of people have sisters.
Dude, he choked. Don't be so mean on him. It's not his fault.
It was only joke.
Okay. So
He just choked. It's just a complicated issue.
let's do end
Family
of
always
session.
is.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes.
Yeah.
Local experience. Did we overcome a notable monster enemy? Yes.
Yeah, several.
No memorable loot though, because he didn't. Because this is like the third time in like the week the town's been attacked. Holy shit!
Not.
Yeah, no, if you
your
didn't
town's
notice
seen
Mooney
better
in the
days.
chat being like, fucking, this town isn't important to the war, the next day, fucking,
The next day, we're gonna blow this town up.
like, I think this town became very important to the war.
Fucking god, even chat is on. The lots of people have sisters.
It's just so fucking funny.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Are we gonna get the chance to level up after this?
you guys can level up.
Okay,
and
good.
Yeah,
real
we're
quick.
into it.
All right. So, did anyone resolve any bonds?
I resolved 2 bonds, actually, this session.
Okay, let's go through. Let's go with Taliesin. What bond did you resolve? First one?
Well, first one is, actually, let me mark this as resolved. Resolved is Khalgrast isn't keeping an important secret from me.
Oh yeah, you know something, all right.
And honestly, I think I finally resolved that that bond with Baldric, because him spawning out the orcs in the crowd was actually pretty impressive.
Holy shit, you impressed Taliesin!
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that was actually
and
really
then promptly
good.
lost it.
No, I don't know. You had some amazing dex dodges. Like, it was perfect.
I mean, no,
Complete with hair flip.
Hair flip was a bit much, but the form was perfect. That's in Taliesin's mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so you resolve those 2. Make sure you make 2 new ones with
I
those
will.
characters.
I still have to make the other one for Morgan, but I think I have an idea for
Yeah.
everything.
I have to make one for Taliesin. I'm still trying to. I
Yeah.
want to see how this thing with his sister goes. I think it's gonna have something to do with that.
No,
I don't
Taliesin
think
knows
I-
Baldric.
I don't think I
Baldric, sorry.
technically resolved. I don't think I technically resolved mine for Baldric, because mine
What's
was
yours?
to be learn something about Baldric, other than him just playing, the lute and fawning over women. But
No, you learned
It's a
something
man-
about
His
Baldric.
sister. His sister.
Baldric has a sister, and
I guess I resolved that then.
and his
I will-
and his family name means wait. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fucking
Well-
self-insert Aiden, overpowered motherfucker's honor guard or whatever. Yeah, that's big.
Well, I guess I'll have to make one for him then.
So resolve that. Try to do your
Another
bonds.
one.
Please do your bonds over the week because I really don't want to chase you guys for your bonds.
I mean,
Um,
I've already got like.
No, yeah. I'm just saying in general.
You're saying like actually do make sure that. Okay, I see. Because I'm about to have all of my bonds. I think.
Yeah. Okay, so did anyone? Okay, let's go through alignments now.
I mean, I used magic to directly aid another. I feel.
Wait. I resolved Bomb and Taliesin, by the way, so I put a new one there already. Do we get XP for bonds? I don't remember.
You do get XP for bonds. Anytime you
good.
resolve one, you get one experience.
Nice.
That's one then.
All right, guys.
Oh my god, guys, it's gonna happen. Guys, I've got a level.
God, you don't need levels. You're already too OP.
Oh, I'm gonna level, guys.
Okay, so Baldric, avoid a conflict. You did diffuse a tense situation with the rioters. It did lead to another conflict, but the rioters weren't an issue because you picked out the orcs. So you got one experience for that. Khalgrast, you defeated a worthy enemy. Yes. Morgan, endear yourself to combat. Those fucking things were unnatural as shit, dude. And Taliesin used the red magic to directly aid another. You did.
Yeah.
So, who here levels up? I think all of you guys do, actually.
I do.
Okay, so remember, you get one thing to put in the stat.
What is the max again?
18 is the max. You can't get higher than 18.
Okay.
So put one into a stat and choose a move. If you're level 6, you get to choose an advanced move. If you're level 2 to 5, you get to choose a basic move.
Are we going to be at max HP again?
You will be. Everyone's going to be max. All the XP that you get. So like Morgan, for example, you're level 3 at 15 experience. You'll be level 4 with 5 experience when you resolve this.
I'm at level 3. I'm at level 3 with 17.
Oh, spicy.
Help.
Right, level up right now, guys. So you guys are going to have some rest. Level up.
With that, level up.
So you don't have to choose right now, but please do choose before the next session. And yeah, who's ready to play some tower defense?
Oh god.
Yay. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shit was hype. You guys literally took down a freaking battalion of orcs, man. Jesus.
Let's see here. So I'm still figuring out the wording for Morgan's. But I put for my new bonds, Khalgrast is tied to a dark power, and I need to keep an eye on it to prevent something terrible from happening. And Baldric has potential that he must be goaded into developing.
God damn it.
Because Taliesin feels like if left to your own devices, you're just going to slink your way out of, like, whatever would potentially get you there. And Morgan's ability to converse with...
That was really fun.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Tell me what you think about this last one, Alex.
What's up?
If it actually works for you. Is that not open-ended enough?
Let me take a look.
Yeah, I sent it to you in DM.
If you kind of make it more about him, Morgan's skills, it's easier to kind of like blanket that over everything. So Morgan has abilities and skills
Okay.
that I must learn from.
Oh,
That's a lot easier.
Yeah. I'm actually going to use that exactly. Morgan has rare and unique abilities that I could learn a lot from.
Alright, so you have 6 bonds. You can only get you can only get one more. You can only get one S rank bond, if that makes any sense. So the next bond you make is the one that's the +3. That's the final one that you can have.
Right.
I think we house ruled that. That's actually a really good idea. Very smart
that
way
works.
of saying it.
And also, I would actually say that like we should plan out our S ranks with the players such that like I have an S rank with one person who has an S rank with someone else who has an S rank with me.
Yeah, you can totally fucking.
Or there's 4 people, but you know what I mean. Just make that cycle.
You can totally play freaking genealogy Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I think that would be both in our best interest and just interesting. It keeps the characters like dynamic amongst each other.
Man, that was fun.
Oh, guys, I do want to inform you of something. I cannot heal myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I got
we
it
know.
covered.
We keep you as protected as we can.
That's why you don't die.
Dude, no, I had 5 opportunities to hit Baldric, and every single one failed, except for the last one. It was the one where like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go ham in this and have the giant thing eat him.
You destroyed my hair.
My hair!
And
Damn
after
it.
you have to meet your sister.
God damn it.
Remember the thing we have to do tonight?
God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah, you guys see, it's hilarious for you guys, but like, it's so much worse. Like, it's so much worse.
Did everybody have the stream open? Because we actually had like 9 people watching at one point.
I
know that
also
me,
fed in a
Alex,
couple of
and
I didn't have it open at all.
Awesome.
I had one friend. I had Mooney. We had Mooney.
Yeah, well, Mooney and
some
Rose
other
and
friends, too.
Evie, 2 other friends of mine, popped in for a little bit.
Yep, I also should have pulled in like 3 people because I told,
Nice.
hey, this is where I'm gonna be for the rest of the night.
So yeah, and that was really enjoyable to DM.
Yeah, it
That's
seemed
my
like the
15
crowd really
minutes.
enjoyed it, Alex.
It's like my 15 minutes of prep. It's great. I just get to run on your fumes now. It's amazing.
I mean, yeah.
Well, we also feed off of your excitement.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Alex, can you see if Michael could do tomorrow, or actually also can you guys do tomorrow for Torchbearer?
Yeah, I can do tomorrow for Torchbearer. What time?
Hell yeah. I mean, just in the afternoon. Probably whenever the earliest that Mooney can do it, so it's probably going to be like 3-ish again. If that works
shit.
for you.
I'm not sure if I can contact him by tomorrow afternoon. If it was tomorrow evening, probably, but not tomorrow afternoon.
Well, we have Raid, and I'm free after Raid, but I'm not sure if that's going to be good for everybody else.
It'll be fun for me, but I'm not sure if he has to get up. Is Monday good for you? And Mooney?
Mooney says they might have a thing. Monday's perfectly fine for me, because we can't raid on Mondays.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's going to be Martin Luther King Day anyway, so, like, most people are...
Yep.
I'm gonna send a message and let you know as soon as I can.
Yeah. Real excited. I'm real excited for the next session of Torchbearer, baby. I've already figured out how things are going to go, at least. I have one vision of, like, okay, if they do these particular things, they could capitalize on all this, but I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.
Probably the total opposite.
Maybe. I could see some of it's going to be like very obvious, like, wait, we can use this. Now how you use it, God, who knows.
I mean, we were discussing some ideas in the chat a week or so ago.
Yeah, I was asking Mooney about it the other day. It's like, so y'all have a plan yet? And they're just like,
Alex, how the fuck does everyone keep recognizing Baldric?
No, they know your name. They don't know you.
I know.
The hair flip.
Is it the mandolin?
Maybe. Who knows?
It's also been clearly the name a lot.
Hello, Talia.
Hi, I know you guys are still streaming, but can I slip in because you're talking about me kind of now?
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to
we're
finish stream right
almost
now.
done.
Thanks everybody who's still here for watching.